And hello, everybody.
Hi.
Happy Saturday. We are Hard Knock Dice. My name is Jonesy, your dungeon master for the evening, and these people around me are your heroes and my best friends. Today, we are going to be continuing our Across Eberron campaign. Before we do, we got two announcements. The first is look at this awesome shirt that Brittany got me. This is the symbol for the Shining Vanguard. That's these group of heroes right here. It's so cool.
Wow.
So thank you, Brittany. Khoshekh. Second announcement, as always, check out that link in chat. If you're on YouTube, check out the link in the description below. We are raising money for Extra Life. What is Extra Life, you may ask? Extra Life is a charitable organization that raises money for sick and injured kids and children's hospitals all across the United States and Canada. And yeah, we're raising money for Children's Hospital of Atlanta, who is building a new hospital like the Artyom Blank Hospital or something like that. So we're giving away certain prizes at certain goals. We're going to be giving away a digital copy of Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, a SteelSeries gaming mouse, and a SteelSeries gaming keyboard. So donate and get entered and a chance to win some awesome prizes. So it is awesome. But thank you for being here today. And unless anybody has anything, no. Cool, awesome. We'll hop into our recap from last week. Cross his fingers, hope I don't DC. Last we left off. Okay, cool, I'm still here. Our heroes squared off with a horrible spider horse abomination. After defeating it and all of its children, they set the lair of the spider horse ablaze and made their way through the night, closer to Khar's home, the Crawling Oak. Approaching the tree, the party found 100 or so black chrysalis bulbs in the ground around the tree, only able to gather that something was probably still occupying them. The party then attempted to make their way up quietly to a lightly glowing part of the tree, an area that used to be a sanctuary before this hive mind incursion from the realm of madness. We pick back up inside of that space, and you guys are greeted with this. What you see before you is an opening in the tree with a few loose hanging green vines, hollow but not dead. The walls within the tree are covered in vibrant green vines and woven together tightly, as if to protect itself from the outside world, and the floor is made of soft moss and leaves. Flowers peek from the corners and top of this sanctuary, providing twinkling glowing lights from the buds within. In the middle, the core of the tree is present, and held in place by twisting thick vines, a large ovaloid pocket of warmly glowing amber sap. Khar, from a brief glance around, this place looks unchanged. You all make your way in, landing in your various animal forms, keeping them up if you wish. First you being laid down, the rest of you being set down from flying. And this space is yours to do what you will. It's just a large circular room, if you will, inside of the tree itself.
Is there like a balcony or a platform or something that we've landed in? Like, how big of an open space is this?
It's a pretty big space. As I described the tree last time, it's about the size of 2 redwood trees. So this opening in itself is about a 15-foot opening, just sort of lightly obscured by some hanging green vines. So you've landed right at the mouth of this entrance. There's no real balcony or anything. It's all natural. It looks like the tree has grown this way.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and once we're up here, I'll drop form.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so where do we need to go to get this sap or collect all of it, or I guess do a perception check to see what might be in our immediate area?
There's no perception check needed.
Point at the glowing.
Yeah.
I'll just move over toward there and kind of, come on.
Go ahead.
Oh, just come on, let's go.
She ushers you into this space. There's no perception check needed to know that the sap would be pulled from this glowing amber ovaloid shape that I've described in the middle, just sort of held in place there. And as you get closer to it, you see like sort of movement from within, just flowing up and down the tree.
And there's no other creatures or anything in the immediate area?
Not that you see.
Are there any other openings?
Give me a quick investigation check.
Boy, I'm really.
I
good
would
at
like
these.
to aid my buddy Gandalf in his investigation check.
Is this thing light enough so that I can see?
I'll pull my. Okay, yeah, that works.
I'm so good at investigation. I'm pretty sure that's an 8.
With advantage.
Oh yeah, I rolled a 4 and a 5. Yeah, that's a whopping 8.
You do not find any other openings or anything.
It's rough. Well, it would appear that the only way people can get in is through that. So we should be good. Thorough search. No other means of egress.
So a tentative look over his shoulder, already kind of uncomfortable with the direct approach behind enemy lines, as it were. Milo is going to direct his Kestrel to kind of get a little bit higher so that if something comes up behind us, we'll get a little early warning.
So going higher into the tree?
Kind of outside of it to make sure we don't get collapsed on from outside.
Right, but like in the branches of the tree above you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, roll me 2 things. Roll me a stealth check for your Kestrel, and then roll me a perception check.
That is a 10 plus 3 for 13 on the stealth check.
Okay.
Could be worse, I suppose. A 14 plus, where'd it go? 18 total on the perception check.
Okay. Being that your Kestrel is mechanical, it does not attract any of the large bugs that are outside. What you distinctly notice are not in here. They are not in this little sanctuary that you guys have found. But that's sort of all it notices right now. It doesn't see any other movement outside of the tree, further into the swamp at all. Sitting there, staying observant. The longer you guys sit in here, sort of the more uneasy feeling that's been following you since you've stepped foot into the swamp has subsided, at the very least.
All right, yeah, let's get as much as we can then, right? I mean, we're here to get the sap and to get the chief out, and let's get to it.
I'll be standing, turn around, and I'm capping the flask that I have of it, and turn around and gesturing, come on. But as everybody comes over, like I'm gonna dip my fingers into it and start like painting whoever's like waiting in line or waiting their turn, or as they finish, painting everybody's skin with it, so that we can be hidden from the hive mind.
Okay, so you guys are using one use right now. I'll say this before you.
We only get one use.
Well, I'm gonna say there is a limit. It is not unlimited. Coming from this, everybody would have 3 uses of their choice. That's every character here would have 3 uses of their choice of what they want to do with this. Khar has told you all about 2 uses of this stat before. She also tell you that there's a time limit on it. That it only lasts, those effects only last, at least from protecting, from being unseen by the hive mind, only last about an hour. So.
If I paint them, is that my use, or does the use belong to the individual that's affected by it?
It depends on who you use. Yeah. So you guys have, there's 8 of you guys, so there's 24 uses total if you want to do it like that. And if you're bottling them up, I'm not going to make you guys you guys have enough vials and stuff from used health potions and whatever. Yeah. Milo has enough in his backpack to cover everyone.
Quickly finish off the last half inch of a wine bottle.
There you go.
There, get some in there.
Plenty of empty wine bottles in the bag of holding too. So
Milo makes it rain, except it's just vials and beakers.
So, you said we'll be able to collect a grand total of 24 uses.
24 uses. For For context, the using it on the skin uses an entire usage, and so does drinking one. They both use one use. Being unseen from the hive mind lasts for an hour, as if you were affected by the oil of etherealness, for hive mind only. And when I say hive mind, other things, they can still see you. This protects you from the hive mind, right? So a singular creature will see you. It will just not be broadcasted elsewhere.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, continue. I'm sorry. I'm looking at my notes for what I got for it.
Okay.
Making sure it's right.
And then drinking it would last for 8 hours, protecting your mind from potential effects of madness, which we'll get into when needed.
When we get there.
Correct.
Okay, well, in that case, I'll backtrack. I don't want to
Sure.
arbitrarily use up 8 uses without checking with everybody. Or sharing that. I'm sorry, go ahead.
We should probably just go ahead and use the masking property now. I mean, you're kind of in the middle of the shit. Like, smoke them if you got them. Right?
If we're gonna, we want to wait until right before we're gonna go down, because we're gonna go to that hole to get your dude. Your
Right.
guy, I forget what you said he was. It's like your leader, I think.
Chieftain, right?
That guy.
But that's kind of like now o'clock, right?
Right. So, I mean, unless, do we have anything else we want to do up here to prepare?
What's that? No.
I don't
Once
imagine
we-
the kitchen's open.
I don't think there's a kitchen here.
It is a
Once-
joke. Sorry.
Oh. Bad joke.
Well, you would know the kitchen, yeah. Those instincts. No. So once we use it, then we have 1 hour. So we
Alright.
1 hour of protection. So there will be no dilly dally, as you say.
I don't
You guys
think
have-
I've ever said that in my life.
You guys have pushed throughout the night to hike here. You're going to be bordering along the lines of exhaustion. Forewarning, if you wish to push tonight.
Could we ballpark when we think that would be? That we would start hitting levels of exhaustion?
You're tired now.
We're kind of like right here though, so unless we wanted to just say, oh, we'll just plop down and take a nap up here, which we may be able to do, or do we want to just go ahead and risk it?
I can try to create the dome in this room and see if they attack it while we try to rest.
That might be best before we try to go up against something from Zodiac.
Actually, just either way.
If maybe we can get a few hours, it could be worth it.
If we can at least get a few hours, if we get interrupted, like the last time we used that, then I guess we'd have no choice at that point but to push on. But if we can get some rest,
Especially since in here there's only one
Yup,
enemy's
There could-
bottlenecked.
that's there could not possibly be another entrance in here. I checked every square inch.
Well, you did good. I'm
Yep.
sure Khar would know, right? He would correct me.
Can I give an extra look? I know at first glance everything looks the same, but can I do a little bit more in-depth look?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me an investigation check.
Not so good at that. Oh yeah, that's an 8. So,
Same
A+.
roll.
A+.
See,
Khar-
that means I'm right.
This sounds like a gimme after the first roll, but I will let you roll with advantage because you're familiar with this place. It's not a gimme.
say, do I get
I was going to say that, but I was letting Brittany know that her mic was quiet in Skype chat.
Is this better?
Yes, much.
Awesome, okay.
It's a shame I can't use insight. That's so much better. Oh, okay. Well, that's better. I mean, it's not great, but it's better. 11.
Okay.
That's 3 better. Hell yeah.
I like
It's
any
above
better.
10, which is an average check. Which with that, you see that there are no other entrances. What you do notice along the walls as you're sort of going and looking and checking and making sure is that the vines of the walls that have grown up and within the tree have knotted together. And you see like they are attempting to just block out outside influence. You see that they have grown tight and braided together up and down the walls. And you would notice that difference.
It appears the tree is trying to protect itself. So this may be advantage to us. If it's protecting itself, we may be protected in this space.
That would be good.
Also, those the big insects from outside aren't coming into this area. I don't know what if it's some kind of magical protection or if those bugs were around before all this started.
He says, looking at Khar.
Khar looks to the skies. I look for divine influence.
No, Khar, you would definitely know that while insects and bugs have always been present in the swamp, are ever present, but the size, the amount is all different. It's all wrong.
No, this is all part of the wrongness. All the wrongness that has started. Those bugs, that's not part of my swamp.
Maybe that means the corruption, for lack of a better term, can't make it in here. Or has trouble getting in here. I don't know about those weird, corrupted people, but at least the rest doesn't seem to be.
Khar's like looking at her, what? No. Okay, so let's make choice. We don't have time. If we're going to rest, we need to do it. No more chatting. We're at that.
Yes.
So we rest.
Vote we rest.
Before resting, I'll go ahead and cast, if it's possible, to try to strengthen these vines even more with a cast of plant growth and try to make that mossy barrier at the entrance kind of just like a straight wall of just dense foliage.
Okay. Are you trying to get it to like just grow up tight so nothing can get in until you guys go, like until,
Yeah,
because
like,
you guys need to cut your way out if you do.
right.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. Yeah. Give me just a raw wisdom roll.
13.
Okay. Artyom, you sort of reach your fingers down, casting plant growth. You see, all of you sort of see Artyom's sit down, put his fingers into the sort of foliage and detritus on the ground, and you start to see these green vines start reaching up and around and braiding themselves up. Artyom, you feel a connection. You've always had a connection to nature, but there's a very strong connection here in this place specifically. It's not like a connection that you have that you experienced when you communed with nature earlier. It is something pure and peaceful. But when you do, these vines start braiding up themselves and locking up the entrance.
All right. This is a very fine tree. I like it here. And just kind of that being said, he'll pull on his implements and start ritually casting the dome. Kind of in the middle of the room.
All right. Well, you got the sort of core of the tree up in the middle of the room, but yeah, closer to it.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
She will do all she can to keep us safe.
All right.
That bodes well.
For his part, Milo's gonna break out some of his chemistry crap and start trying to evaluate the composition of the sap.
Okay.
Whether that'll do anything mechanically or not, but narratively, that's what he's doing.
Gotcha.
Even sealed in here, we should probably keep watches. Just in case.
No, I agree. I guess I'll kind of keep Barrick just sort of hanging out in the dense foliage on the inside of the center of the tree here, and if he hears anything coming through in the night, That's just an aid to anyone else who's on watch.
Eric's still a
Well.
bat, correct?
Correct.
All right.
Still, like with his goggles down and fiddling with stuff.
It's like, well, don't forget, we've still got eyes on the outside.
Oh, right. Sorry if you needed that to help you.
No,
I
that
wasn't
was
even
in-
thinking.
No, that was intentional. So if anything is waiting on us out tomorrow, we'll know. Even if they destroy the bird, that'll be something.
Okay. Well, I can help take first watch. If Milo, you're going to do some tinkering, me and you then?
Yeah, sure.
We're doing something over there. I don't, I'm not going to begin to try to understand what you're doing.
Okay. You're gonna need 4 watches throughout the night. So Milo and Artyom taking first watch.
I don't mind taking second watch.
I will too.
Khoshekh and Khar. He's taking third.
I'll take third.
Malcolm taking it alone. Okay.
Crowley will do it.
Malcolm and Crowley.
I have to lose myself and going for fourth.
Okay.
Heal rate.
First watch. Artyom and Milo. You guys sit here. Let me get some perception checks from you.
Is Milo
Natural
rolling
one.
for himself or for the bird?
You can give me both of them.
Artyom.
I'll roll for Barrick too.
Yeah. Roll for Barrick. Barrick's sort of
That's
inside here with you, but yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna roll Milo at disadvantage since he's performing chemistry.
Okay.
It blows up.
Oh, oof. And the disadvantage is real. He's very invested in this. It was a nat 1.
That's 2
Barrick
natural ones.
got a-
Both of y'all?
Both of us got in that one. Barrick got a 17 though. He's got big ears.
Okay.
The
All right.
Kestrel did not get a nat 1. The Kestrel got a nat 20.
There we
Nice.
go.
There's a lot of-
Fucking
Okay.
There's a lot of
animals
flip flopping
pulling
here.
it through.
That's better.
So,
Jesus
Uh,
Christ.
Milo is occupied, but the bird is not.
Artyom and Milo, you notice nothing. Go ahead and give me a raw intelligence check, Milo. And while you're doing that, Artyom, while he's sort of crafting away, or just sort of looking at this sap, breaking it down a little bit, you sort of like dig your fingers a little bit deeper and look up, and you just see the soft twinkle of these flowers. It almost mimics the night sky above you, lighting this area, and it's peaceful comparatively to everything that you've been through to get to this tree, to this location, from Sharn, from Zarashak. It's just peaceful.
Yeah,
Am I?
probably throughout the watch have to do the whole stand up, do like a quick circle, sit back down. Whew, okay, all right, good.
There's a lot of you in this hut. It's a very small circle.
Yeah, very just like
Get up,
pace.
turn
one
around
step, another
180.
step, sit back down.
Oh yeah, because you can't go outside of it.
correct.
That's fucked up.
Am I adding proficiency to that intelligence roll or no?
No, just raw intelligence.
Alright, that'll be a clean 15.
Okay. With a 15, you're sort of looking at this. No real. It seems to be moving. It seems to be filled with life in itself. Not like microorganism life, but like the sap itself is alive, and it seems to be flowing as you're watching it. And so you put it on a little slide, and you're watching it, and it's sort of just like move on its own, like going back towards the center of the tree. You sort of look up at the center, and it's just sort of flowing back into it, as if it's like trying to rejoin.
Well, that's new.
For Barrick, listening out for anything, doesn't hear much from within. Keeping an eye out, nothing really going on. For the Kestrel on the outside, was a natural 20. The bug presence very high around here. In the middle of the night, it doesn't seem like they sleep. Also hears slightly, doesn't see anything, but this ever just like from under the tree and under the ground.
Like a groaning sound?
Sort of like a gurgling / groaning sound.
The Earth's tummy is grumbling.
Sort of. A little bit more liquidy.
That doesn't work.
Well, not super sure what it is, but he'll let Artyom know.
Some weird,
He'll probably poorly try and mimic it.
some weird, like, burble, burble sounds coming from outside.
The tree is being boiled alive.
Like, it's under the tree, not like out the opening.
Does it seem dangerous?
Well, seeing as it's here, I would assume everything is dangerous.
With a natural 20, Milo, I'm just going to let you zero in on it a little bit more. It seems to be originating from the chrysalis within the ground.
Like all of them, or just one?
Just like an ever-present.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
it's coming from within the chrysalis things.
Oh, does it seem like they're going to hatch? Like they're getting ready to be done?
I don't know, but we'll be keeping an eye on it, that's for damn sure.
Yeah, please do.
Make sure the bird's kind of focused on that.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's in its nature, right? Bird, go get the things on the ground. Go for it.
Didn't you say the chrysalis things were like pretty big though?
They are,
Like
yeah.
people sized?
Sticking up outside of the ground about the size of my forearm with about the grapefruit-sized nodule on the ends of them.
I don't think a 4-pound miniature falcon is gonna be sailing away with those things.
He's got it.
Never know till you try.
Is there anything else you two would like to do on your watch?
Other than taking detailed notes about his observations before cleaning everything up and getting ready for a change of watch.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Moves us on to Khoshekh and Khar. Okay. Let me get 2 perception checks from you guys. Yes, perception check, Luke.
I mean,
Gosh darn it.
He says,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
hear it.
16 plus 9 for a total of 25.
25.
nice. Cars is only 16, so she's still
16.
struggling with that tiredness.
Sitting back
What do
looking.
I see with my elf eyes?
With your half-elf eyes, you look around and it's quiet. It's quiet in here. It's very quiet. Sort of peering across near one of the walls, you see Khoshekh, sort of like a bug going to fly in, and the roots themselves cover up a patch, like a hole, like a self-healing thing, just sort of shuts off its entrance as it lands on the outside of the bark. And these vines from the inside, green nature and fast growing on itself, just covers up that entrance.
God, did you see that?
You're muted, mother.
You're muted. I don't know if you saw it. You're muted.
I was like, did I see that? Did that fall in my
When she points it out, you do.
Yes.
And it is something you noticed earlier with when investigating around.
It's
Jack.
just amazing.
This is the mother. This tree, she is the ultimate mother. She protects us when she can. She gives us things to help us protect ourselves. But ultimately, we go out and we do the things.
It's a real shame what's happening here. I'm so sorry.
That's why we are here. To stand between. We are those that stand between.
I can't speak for everyone, but I'm happy to be standing with you, or at least right now.
Thank you. Me too. To be honest, any other time, we would never have spoken. You'd be dead. We don't allow people in here. We can't take that chance. But today, I'm glad.
That's fair.
All kind of sound effects in the background. Sorry.
That's okay. That's what the bugs sound like. They're just
They're-
giant
God.
barking bugs.
Khar, you know that sound in the background is what your swamp is famous for, is the barking mosquitoes.
That even that everything here is unique. Those are the barking mosquitoes. You can hear them all around.
They sound huge.
They are. They are huge.
100
Larger than normal.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of terrified.
They're not. They sound worse than they are though. So Khoshekh, tell me, we didn't get to talk on the walk-in. You were far back. How are you with this group? What is this group?
You know, I'm not entirely sure. We're just a group of people with the same ideals. We've run into each other, them in other places. I was the last to join. It's just been... There are people that are taking children, and we're trying to take those children back. So that's our goal. Peppered in with the end of the world. We're just trying to figure it all out, you know?
A little spice for your journey.
A lot of spice for our journey.
And what do you call yourselves?
We actually just came up with a fun name, the Shining Vanguard.
Sounds very fancy. What does it mean?
What does it mean? Well, shining, giving. I don't know what Vanguard means, to be honest. Shining.
The guys, the people in the front of an army.
Okay, thank you. Shining like a beacon of hope. Lighting the way, a vanguard, the front line of an army, trying to fight for what's right.
So we are not so different, your group and my tribe. You stand between as well.
We do get in the middle of a lot of things, yes.
I feel there are many stories behind that.
Stories for another time, for sure.
Perhaps we will have that opportunity.
I hope so.
Just to wrap up your watch, waking up our third watch of Melgrim and Crowley. Melgrim and Crowley.
Walk over to Crowley and poke him.
Give Melgrim a little nudge
turn.
with my
Your turn, man.
I'm awake.
Yeah, Crowley just rises up quietly.
I'm gonna kind of lean down to Melgrim so that I can get like on his level and like kind of whisper so I don't wake up everybody else that's trying to sleep. But I'm just gonna let him know, like, the tree really is incredible and it seems to be able to protect itself and us pretty well. So there shouldn't be too terribly much to worry about. But just keep an eye out.
All right. Sleep well, Khoshekh.
Thank you. I'm gonna go my ass to sleep.
Tag out. Take Crowley's spot.
Right. Crowley and Melgrim, can I get some perception checks from you?
All right.
24.
24, very nice.
So with a natural 18, that's 24 as well, actually.
2 24s. Nice.
Accepted one.
So you
Because
guys,
we're just sitting in silence, just staring at each other.
You guys sit in your silence. Khoshekh's words ring true. There's not a single issue throughout the night. As you guys sit on your watch, is there anything you would like to do?
Crowley's just like gonna gently strum his lute. You know, I'm not familiar with any. Oh, those mosquitoes again.
Barking mosquitoes.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm not familiar with any songs from. What is it? Your holds, Melgrim. Do you know any? He's just like strumming along a little bit.
A few, but none that I could. I'm not very musically inclined.
That's fine. You can just tell me how the song goes.
Mostly-
or the words.
Mostly drinking songs.
I might have known.
Aye. Building, digging holes, you know. Mining.
That's a lot to work with. I'm sure they're very uppity, very cantankerous in their own way. He's like, probably use the same chord progression, if I had to guess.
All right. Yeah, Melgrim like to ritually cast commune with nature, connecting with his eagle spirit to.
How many times can you do that a day?
You know, the Totem Warrior does not say.
I think it just says you can cast as a ritual.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a
It
ritual.
just says I can cast it as a ritual.
I'm silly.
Yeah.
It's as a ritual. Yeah, go for it. Okay.
Do-do.
So, reach out around you.
Oh, right.
Go ahead.
Yeah. And let's see. You want me to go ahead and pick the 3 facts of my choice that I would like to gain knowledge of?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Let's see. Influence from other planes of existence. If there are any, I don't know, Fae around, and I guess, yeah, or undead.
Okay. Well, you get all of those for that one. So you want to know influence from other planes, powerful celestials,
okay.
fae, fiends, elementals, or undead. And then you get one more.
Okay, I did not know that. So then the prevalent plants, minerals, or animals, or peoples? Is that?
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Sort of close your eyes for a moment, taking peace in this place. Your conversation with Crowley as his music just sort of echoes within the cavern. Eyes blink back open. That bright gold that they turn. Eagle sitting in front of you and flies through the vines, everything, not taking physical presence. There's a strong presence from immediately under the tree. It says influence from other planes of existence. I'm not gonna like try to beat around the bush or be coy. It is a strong presence from Zoriat under this tree. Powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, or undead. You feel a fae presence from within the tree itself, but not a fae being. and then prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or people. Same sort of feeling that you got when you cast it earlier throughout the day. Being outside of this, there's a very strong aberrational presence. And be directly under the tree in these chrysalis, each one of them registering as an aberrational presence. You know what? Actually, give me a, let's see. Does it give you a casting modifier for that? I don't think it does. Give me a wisdom check. Just D20 plus your wisdom.
Oh, well, that was a good roll. So for a total of 21 with a natural 19.
Very nice. Eagle sort of flying around, taking up this presence and absorbing this information. Seems to be every set of 2 is an aberrational entity of some sort. You saw upwards of hundreds of these chrysalis bulbs around the tree, which would mean the bare minimum 50 of these, whatever they are. Okay. That's sort of what you gain from your communion with nature, though. Anything else you two would like to do on your break? Or on your watch?
You're 15.
I sent you a message, DM.
I just saw it.
Just to check on that real quick.
No.
Word. Nothing then. We're fine. It's all fine.
Okay. I would say, Carly, where you're sort of sitting here, you feel just deep in the pit of your stomach, just hunger. Not for food. You guys had dinner. Hunger.
If you can call it that.
Jerky.
You had your MREs. Baked barking mosquito. However, while that's going on and you two are taking your watch, Artyom and Khar need to drift off to sleep. And eventually, this is probably much more different for Artyom than it is for Khar. Artyom, your night starts off when you drift off to sleep, the way it does most times. Thoughts back of you looking down at yourself and you are not you. You have different turquoise, teal, tentacle-laden form. You look down beneath you. There's a slow, undulating, glowing light. You look around this time, there's thousands of them around just like you, hovering around this undulating light, massive in its form, the size of a sun. You know, all sort of just slowly drifting towards it. Artyom, at this point, you see a slight darkness within. The light itself is white, but deep within, you see just darkness sort of like bubbling to the top of it. As if there is a small black bead in the middle that is at its boiling point. It's growing out in a cancerous way. Then that vision is sort of relieved from you as you wake up, seemingly, and you and Khar sit up out of your bodies. You turn and you can see each other. You see Crowley strumming away on his lute. You see Melgrim sort of fingers down into the foliage, just eyes closed, sort of look around. And then you see some of the vines on the side of the tree open to the outside. Crowley and Melgrim, you do not see this. What do you do?
I I will ask Khar, is this normal? I've heard of an out-of-body experience. I didn't think it was quite this literal, no.
Is that normal to you?
No.
No?
You have no idea what's going on right now.
Is this something that the tree does? Or maybe someone talked about in your village or tribe?
No, I've never heard. I've never heard of it before. So, like, they don't see us?
You stand up, wave your hands right in front of Crowley's mask. Wave your hand in front of Melgrim's face.
I will just try to poke my finger into Crowley's strumming to see if I can make him mess up.
Straight through.
Impossible.
Crowley's fingers deftly dance around wherever you may poke. But your hand goes straight through the lute itself.
It's a gift or a curse. So, shall we peep? See what's outside?
It seems to be the way they're supposed to go. I'm assuming we're not dead because Crowley would be able to see us for sure. He is attuned to the spirits.
Okay, my fellow druid, let's look.
All right.
You guys
I'm
walk.
going to
Go ahead.
try and jump. See if, like, I don't know if this is like a ghost type kind of thing. So Artyom's going to try and make a hop.
Are you out of the tree or just in the tree?
No,
okay.
No, inside the tree, not
Okay.
out of the tree.
Okay. All right. You do a slight jump, and it's airy. It's not like gravity affects you would normally, but you do float back down to the ground softly.
Well, I guess, yep. I'll just walk over to the vines and just look around outside. I guess just peek my head up, like maybe there'll be another sign once we're here.
Can we touch each other?
You can go. You go to touch his shoulder, and it seems to just go through his shoulder.
Okay, so I can't shoulder him out of the way. Let me look.
This opening that's opened up is big enough for both of you to step up. And as you do, everything looks the same as it did when you approached before. Black chrysalis down below you. In this sort of clearing around the tree, several of the tree houses that your tribe lived in before. You both look down and you see a black water buffalo below you, about 30 feet, sort of standing there, looking up at you, and then it walks down into the tree. Determined.
Is it a friend of yours?
Give me a wisdom check. Just a straight wisdom check. D20 plus your wisdom.
Wait. 21.
Holy hell, very nice.
Nice.
I'm not smart, but I'm wise.
Sort of looking into this creature's eyes, remembering back, sense of purpose and desperation on this animal's face. You're thinking back, and you know that you need to follow it, but almost instantly you remember across the chest of Korta Erlev's chest, there's a giant silhouette of a black water buffalo. The head of one.
I'm sorry.
Like the head of one, like the silhouette of a head of a black water buffalo across his chest.
Like that was tattooed. That was his tattoo.
Correct.
I think that is the Korta. I think that is Erlev.
Hey,
You have to follow.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I'll just give like another hop and kind of test the slower falling.
Yeah.
And, okay, well, I don't imagine I'm going to spring any ankles or break any bones. So I don't have any. So just gonna give a little hop out the doorway.
2, 3, go.
Sort of light floating down to the ground. No sound made from your feet or anything. You turn and you're faced with this large opening in the trunk of the tree, in the base of the tree, with briars that have grown around the entrance, open and dying almost. Parts of the roots and whatnot are turning grayish, not as full of life. And then down below, where this water buffalo, just blackness. You follow in?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. You guys walk down this path, sort of winding as you do, looking up and around you down into this area. A sight familiar to you, Khar, but new to you, Artyom. The root system of the trees you're walking under, filled with earth that's sort of packed tightly against the roots themselves. However, the roots are no longer growing down, Khar. They are now growing up. And they see that they are attached to... They have turned black and gnarled and have grown up and have attached to these chrysalis, which on the underside you see are much, much larger. You say that they are about 10 or 15 feet long, set in the earth, it seems. And probably about 7 feet wide, just these large chambers right below the surface of the ground. And you're able to see not all of them from here, but several of them from directly underneath the tree. You see in front of you as it continues to lead past these things, you see the black water buffalo just slowly walking towards this large stone on the other side of the wall. On this stone, you see carved a sigil, large. Artyom, the sigil looks familiar, although not exactly the same, but of the same glowing orange magic that Kortahagar used in Sharn when she sealed out the sky bridge from those creatures. And you guys all assisted with that and dumping some of your magic and helping her seal that. Looks similar to it. But it is, although glowing, is blinking every now and again, as if it's about to lose something. Up and around you, something unchanged, Khar. You look around and you see black wooden statues of animals sort of inset into the chamber onto this platform amongst the roots so as not to disturb them. Although the roots, you know, would go where they please regardless. You know this is the cortes of past. You continue following. You meet this large stone wall sort of just set into the earth in front of you. This blinking orange sigil, and the water buffalo just walks into the wall on the right hand side of the sigil and just goes through the wall.
Yeah, I guess we'll keep after it. Just continue forth, and I guess kind of tentatively put my hand against the sigil to see if it will act as any form of barrier, and if we can go through it, I will.
Yeah. Bring your hand up to the stone. Straight through. As you guys walk through this side of the sigil, not through the middle or anything, but off to the side. You guys make your way, and it takes a little bit of time, it seems, just to make your way through there. But fading to black with no vision, but walking with just faith in front of you, sort of reach your hands out. You come to the other side. with that, you're greeted with a sight, Khar, you're not familiar with, and you know this hasn't been here. You're greeted on the other side of you, another sigil. The same sigil, but not. It is inversed, and it is, at first looked to be pulsating, to be crawling. You guys look at this. I'm sorry, get a little bit better music real quick. You guys looking at this sigil is inversed and corrupted on the other side. You see tendrils crawling out from it. As you get closer to it, it is not pulsating at all. Thousands or millions of bugs crawling their way in the symbol, into the shape of the symbol. As you get closer, the Blackwater Buffalo walks through that sigil. What do you do?
Yeah, well, I just exchange a look with Khar and like, yeah, we've got the go. Seems important.
Yeah, shoulder to shoulder. We'll just go.
This is not the same. And I forget to mention, as you're looking up, these tendrils sort of reaching out seem to be going towards those chrysalis chambers above you. The top of the sigil sort of breaking off and splintering off and just making their way through the root system of the tree into these chrysalis chambers, feeding them like an unholy umbilical cord. You guys go through the this corrupted sigil, if you will. You're not in the root system of the tree anymore. Because you don't feel. You look around and you can see fine here, it seems. Sort of paper walls, paper floor, shredded paper. Quick inspection of the floor and you look around and it's not paper. It's material of a hive of some sort. Dead chitinous thoraxes on the floor around you. Seems like some sort of graveyard. Blackwater Buffalo continues to walk through. And you guys walk for what seems like days, hours. You have no concept of time right here. As he leads you through a maze. He brings you from one chamber up to another chamber. Large chambered sections of this hive. Eventually you reach the top. He's leading you this way through this maze. Going up in some sections. At the top, you see flowing, you've noticed them on the walls, these trails of just insects, it seems. If that's what they are. They seem to be almost taking on a liquid form. As you reach the top of this hive chamber, you see it all sort of feeding back into this one area. It's water buffalo standing in front of, and this is a phrase I've been waiting to say for a couple of episodes now, this pulsating chitinous flesh pod in the center of the room. Water buffalo hangs its head, looks back at you two, and you hear one word. Hurry. He steps into the flesh pod, and your eyes open up. But that will not be for another 6 hours or so, as we're still going to go through our watches. So, back.
Right.
Meanwhile, back in the tree.
Oh shit.
Crowley and Melgrim, I gave you guys a couple of watches to mull that over in your mind. Crowley and Melgrim, your watch comes to an end without issue. Couple of things gained from your commune with nature, or confirmed with your commune with nature, Melgrim, but it goes through without issue. And then your last watch of the day, Gandalf and Gorham.
Ugh. It's not a bad 3. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, Gorham. Wake up.
Very
Huh?
soft.
What do you want? Your turn. Good night.
Alright.
Okay. Can I get a couple of perception checks? Well, 3 of them. One for Gorham, one for Bursty, and one for Gandalf, please.
Oh yeah, Burst. Oh, Bursty's on watch with us. Hell yeah.
Bursty is not inside the dome. He will not fit. He's a large boy, and the thing's only 10 feet across. You guys are filling it as enough.
Could be better. 19.
Be good.
So, first he got a 10.
Okay.
He rolled a 12,
All right.
and he got a 10.
Negative 2.
And Gorham got an 11.
Okay.
Nice.
Wait, no. A 12, sorry.
Big baller. You guys sit here in the piece of the tree, just sort of looking around, faint sounds of your party making whatever sleeping noise. It's not long before the cacophonous snoring of Melgrim fills the air once again. As it has been established that he shakes the air. This peaceful area has become unpeaceful once more. As you see,
Right up his nose.
as he first falls asleep, it's very loud snoring. I'll say with a 19. But beside him sprouts this little like sprig of mint. Clears up his sinus passages.
Sick. The tree does not like it either. Good to know. Where the breathe right strips. Where they at?
You have the natural breathe right strips right there by Melgrim as this mint plant sort of sprouts up beside him and clears his air passages. He grows
No, I
quiet
like
once
this
more.
Tree. I like this tree more
We
every
should bring
minute.
this tree with us. Just
This
for that.
tree is awesome. I love this tree. Oh man.
It's a miracle.
Gorham,
Aside from the mint, is there anything else I noticed about 19 out of curiosity? Of worth commenting on at least?
you
Fantastic.
taking a look around. You don't see anything. Gorham Bursty comes up beside you, eventually sort of shoves his head into the bubble and like sees an empty place where like your legs are, just sort of like plops his head down in there just to be present in the bubble with you.
That's the boy.
God, you can't move your legs anymore. Giant fucking. It's like a cat, but worse.
Better, what are you talking about?
If you don't need circulation, sure. Like, fall off.
Well, I guess while we're waiting, I'm gonna pull out like a brush all the gunk out of my beard and out of Bursty's face. I'm sure he has a lot of shit all over him.
For sure.
Well, I'm gonna take this time to talk to Gorham. While we sit, just after sitting for a while in silence, I'm just gonna. Gorham, we don't agree on very much, like at all.
It's true.
But I need to ask you a very large favor. My people are very big on the bloodlines and family and all that shit. Bragging rights on who your family was and kind of use this as a gauge, like what you'll accomplish. I have no idea of anybody past my parents. I don't even know who took whose name. But there's no greatness in my name. But if I'm going to be the last one to bear it, I would like those who came before to be able to rest peacefully. What we're doing is very important. So I plan on seeing it through. But it's also very dangerous. And somewhere all of us might not make it. Vengeance is kind of your purview. Avenging the lost or the fallen. And I know that it's specifically for your clan, but if I'm not around to do it, I would ask that you make sure the ones that have befouled my parents' rest are ended.
I think I could do that for you, lad.
I don't think they're getting much quite yet. I don't know who it is, I just... Daughters of Sora. That's all I got right now, but... There'll be time to look later. Just in case.
Oh no. Oh, how far away are you from me? Arm's reach?
It's a small dome. I imagine we're relatively close
Alright,
together.
pat you on the shoulder. We'll find them, lad. Don't worry. We'll get them.
That is the hope. Thank you. Good to have a fallback.
So what did you say was the only clue?
The Daughters of Sora.
Daughters of
Sisters
Sora.
3. I don't know what it means. I don't know who those people are. Time to look later.
I could ask grandfather, maybe he would know. There's plenty of archives in the holds as well. You could check there.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
I'll give Gorham a history check if you'd like to take it.
Surely. Oh god, why is it white? What the heck? I rolled a 15, so that's a 16.
Very nice. Gorham, you don't know much about them, as they are elusive. You know that the name Kel, the name the daughters, sprung up in the war. With the 16, they seem to come from nowhere. And they seem to be able to corral an entire nation in a very, very short period of time. So whoever Gandoin is talking about, you know, has power of some sort. Whether it's political, physical, magical, you know, whatever, you know, the sisters, they have power of some sort. They sprung up out of nowhere, and people respected their boundaries. To be able to do that, corral a nation of monstrous races in a short period of a time, that's a hefty task for sure. That's about what you get with the 16.
I recognize their name, Gendo, and they seem to be very powerful. But they won't stop us. The ancestors are with us, lad.
I hope so.
Always. I hope.
Bursty gives you nudges your leg.
Give him a big old pat.
It's almost like punching him in the head.
So he feels the pat. It's very, very firm.
He's got such a...
Oh, I froze. Oh well, at least this is the first time. I'm back again. Hello.
Oh!
Oh god, he's a robot.
Oh!
Okay. What's going on? Something wrong with my mic?
It's back to normal now.
You're good
Oh,
now.
okay,
You
all right.
first came back, it was
All right.
Robo Jones.
I have ascended. No.
Whatever happened to Robot Jones?
Is there anything else you guys would like to do for your watch?
I'm good.
I got a kiss? No, I'm good.
Ah!
All right.
Ambush. Dear God.
I mean, y'all been on the road a while.
With that, Khoshekh, I'd like to roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, fuck.
I don't like that. Yanni, that was a natural one.
Yikes.
Can I try again?
You cannot.
Plus 9, so it's 10 total.
Can she roll at quintuple advantage?
Oh no.
Khoshekh, as you're sleeping,
Uh,
your eyes blink open. You find the room around you unchanged. You see the blinking flowers above you, peaceful. And you look off to the side of you, outside of the dome. Red and black regalia, robes, down buttoned nicely, his white hair pulled back and braided, pristinely as always. His high elven ears. Ydril standing there across from you in the space. You look at him and it doesn't take you but a moment though, as he's standing there. His pride has seemed to be hit somehow, or he seems to be humbled in one way or the other. Come and speak to me, please.
Can I tell if this is real life right now?
How would you figure such a thing out? Let me know what you would like to do, and I'll let you know.
Do I have okay? So I've had a visit from Ydril before that was a dream, and I knew it was a dream after I woke up.
Right.
So having the knowledge that this has happened before and it was not reality, can I like pinch myself or do the things people do? Like, hello.
You do both of these
To
things.
see if I can tell.
You feel both of these things.
Okay. He is inside the
He's inside the tree.
dome?
He's not inside the
Oh.
dome yet.
I'm not coming out to talk to you. And then I'm going to try to get up and wake up the nearest person to me.
Turn around. The nearest person to you, you have Gorham right beside you, who's awake, sort of patting Bursty on the head. Oh, just over and over again.
Bonk, bonk.
You shake
bonk.
Gorham. He just seems to be in a loop, patting Bursty. You look over to Gandolin, who's just sort of sitting there, stuck in a phrase, looping it over and over again.
What's the phrase?
Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Slow.
I'll let Gandolin choose. Choose a 3 to 5 word phrase that you're looping back and forth, Gandolin.
I'm trying to think when he was above. It was when we were talking about the ancestors. So I hope so.
Just over and over again. I hope so.
Right. Oh, seeing all that, I guess I'm just gonna be like, all right, I'm not coming out, but I'll talk to you. What do you want? Hand on dagger.
He has his hands behind his back, sort of folded at like parade rest. This is how he stands. He's a very proper elf. He always has been. He's always had his manners.
Don't I know it?
He just walks up, waves his hand, and the dome falls away.
Whoa. Knife out of holster.
Sort of just a slight chuckle. He doesn't even exhale out of it, just a slight grin on the side of his mouth, and shakes his head. Things would have been much easier if you had not ran away. I don't understand why you even did. Why? Why run? He had so many great things to accomplish.
Things might have been easier for you, but that's not who I am. I can't do the things you wanted me to do.
Be great.
It's not great. You wanted me to be a monster. Just like you.
Is it so wrong for a father to want his daughter?
You're not my father.
Oh, why do you keep saying this? Why?
Because you're not.
You've latched onto this phrase days before you take off wherever you go. What? What has come about with this revelation that I am not your father?
The ritual, Ydril, the blood ritual. I was given a vision.
See a look of concern sort of pop across his face nearly as his gaze, for one of the first times, meets yours.
Yeah. I saw the past. I saw that I had a family before you took me, and I saw the future and what I would become if I stayed with you, and so I didn't stay with you. And I'm never coming back to you, not alive.
What is it exactly that you think you saw, Khoshekh?
It doesn't matter.
It does greatly if you think you're no longer my daughter.
I'm not letting you change my mind. You've done enough brainwashing of me. I know your tricks. I'm not letting you do it again.
I have only shown you your own divinity, which you continue to use, by the way. I see you, and I see you grow. My instruction or not, you still grow stronger every day. Your path doesn't change just because I am not hand-holding you through it.
My path is going to change because I'm changing it. I'm not letting you control me anymore. And you can leave. We can fight. But this is the end of this.
I cannot control you, but destiny will. I don't know what you saw in your past, Khoshekh. I wish you would have shared with me before you took off. Maybe I could enlighten you on what you may have saw.
That's it, just
I thought that I would come to you and let you know. Your mother has passed.
you need to leave.
In due time. Khoshekh, part of the reason that I was so hard on you was to help her. I don't know what you saw, but I have my reasons for removing you from her. It does not change my feelings for her or you. You are my daughter. No matter how many times you repeat that you are not. You can try to change the past with your words, if you will. I do not plan on letting your mother rest this way. She has a life in front of her. I will make sure of it. And I hope you are there to assist. You'll come around, eventually. If not for me, then for her.
Why should I believe any of this?
Why would I waste my time on such petty things? Why would I speak something like this into existence? I don't know. I don't care what you think of me. This monster you think you see in front of me. I was harder on you, Khoshekh. I admit it. I was hard on you for a reason. To fulfill what you could be. Are you out here squandering in the forest, the woods, doing what? Somewhere you have no business being. Destiny, Khoshekh. Yours doesn't lie here. And it will bring you back to me. One way or the other. With that, can Gorham hear me? Gorham, can you hear me?
Hello.
Okay. This is good. Give me 1 second. Sort of all at once. Khoshekh. Gorham, you look over to your side. Khoshekh is sort of turning back and forth. She's right there near you. And you look up, and out of one eye, immediately beside her, you see a tall, white-haired elf. Looks at you. Doesn't seem to have any sort of face of recognition. Slight look of confusion on his face when he sees you looking at him before he vanishes. Khoshekh, you jet up and awaken, taking 8 points of psychic damage, and you're exhausted.
Gorham's gonna like
Come
spring
on.
as soon as he sees him and start running, but by then he's already gone.
Yep.
Khoshekh,
How
Was
do I
that
exhaust
was Ydril?
myself? Do I recall anything that just happened in my
Every word.
strange day? Okay, yeah. Yeah.
How did he get here?
I don't know what that was. I don't know. I don't know if that was real. I tried to wake you, Gandwin. You were stuck in a loop of you and Thirsty were pat, and Gandwin. I hope so. And so he was here and he had a lot to say, and I don't know if it was true. And then she just starts fucking sobbing. My mother's dead. Maybe I don't know if I should believe him. don't know what's going on.
Do I see anybody else besides the party in the tree? I like do a spin around.
Do a spin around. Our team and Khar are waking up and sort of look over at each other. Malcolm and Crowley taking one of the last watches, start to rouse and come to, but that's about it.
Through my sobs. How did you see him?
I do not know. I looked over and he was here. And now he's gone. He disappeared.
What? Who is here?
Ydril. Ydril was here. Ydril, you ruddy coward. Come back. Speak to me.
He's incredibly powerful. It was probably magic.
He's a coward.
Yeah. What's the time frame, Jones, of how long he was there before Gorham saw him?
It seemed to be at the very end.
Like, how long was I speaking to him beforehand? Do I have any kind of idea? Was he like there like 10 minutes or like I don't know.
No.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Is the dome still up?
As you come to it, starts to fade.
Okay. That's very weird. You said your mother is dead?
I don't know. He said he told me my mother's dead. I don't know if I should believe him. I don't even know if he really knows her.
Did he
I
kill
would
her?
not trust a word from that snake's mouth.
I don't.
I do not know much about your mother, but you can
I don't.
communicate with your mother, correct?
Can I? I don't know that I can.
You have an idea of what she looks like. You had a brief vision in Milo's home.
Yeah, but I don't think I can.
I'd like to point out in that vision. Give me a wisdom check real quick, Khoshekh, for that vision.
Okay. All right. 1 second. Wisdom check. Wisdom check. Wisdom check.
Mhm.
Wisdom check.
Yep, just D20 plus 5.
D20. Go. Hello? Go. So that is a 7 total.
Okay.
Yes.
The vision that came to you, fuzzy. Couldn't quite make out the details of her face. Just her voice. That's about it. You could always try.
Where is she in relation to where I am?
You guys are all within about 10 feet of each other. This dome's not very big for 8 people sleeping, so you guys are very, very close together.
How do I,
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask how I give myself exhaustion on D&D Beyond.
It's under the
Not responsive.
conditions.
Top right corner, kind of up by your conditions.
I don't think it really does anything for the factoring in, but 1 level of exhaustion gives you disadvantage on all skill checks.
I don't know of any way to know for sure offhand.
So I'm gonna step over in front of her and kind of clasp her right forearm to mine. And wait for her to look up me and look eye to eye. And be like, "Is her body here, girl?"
Like my mother's body?
Yes. Is she here? Can you see her? Can you know?
No. He just told me.
Then now is not the time to grieve. We must put it away. We have to do what we have to do. There will be time for grieving later. An investigation. Can you do that?
Khoshekh takes multiple deep breaths. Yeah, I can. Yeah.
You can.
Yeah. One little tear. The last little tear.
Now, other hand on her shoulder, just tight, and then turn to Artyom and nod.
We've got a visitor in our sleep as well. Khar and I had I'm assuming a shared vision. If you remembered the same thing I was remembering,
Yes.
then
Yes.
yes, we need to get underneath this tree as quickly as possible.
Yes.
So let's sap up in whatever way necessary and get going.
Before we go, I have something I want to do like right as like the very last thing before we leave. So everybody do what we gotta do.
Okay.
Question, DM.
Yeah.
That was a long rest, right? Do I still get my spells back even though I have a level of exhaustion?
You did not complete a long rest. You do not.
What if I go back to sleep for 15 minutes?
Catnap.
So are we all awake now?
You're all awake.
As a part of his waking up, Milo will be converting to the battle operations loadout for his armor.
Okay.
And I went ahead and rolled my portent.
Let's hear him.
Mr. DM, sir.
Yeah.
Did everyone else get a long rest?
They did.
Sucks to be
fuck
cautious.
you.
Have family reunion on your own time, damn it.
I didn't want this. I'm gonna tell you next time, wake all y'all's asses up. Let's fucking
Please.
go.
I never asked for this. Tell them to wake me up first. I'll be there.
If anyone's paying attention, you see Milo like loading cartridges with intimidatingly long syringes on the end into his drone.
What the fuck is that?
Huh? What?
It's like
Just
still
what you
thumbing
got
him
there?
in like rounds into a magazine.
What you got
Oh,
there?
you know, just some backup in case things get, hectic later.
What you got there? Smoothie.
Yeah,
Did,
That's
um,
what I'm seeing in my head.
Did oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. Oh god, is it gonna happen? It's not gonna happen. Did my boy pack me when he packed our rations our emergency rations he gave us, did he pack any instant coffee?
You sort through the rations that he gave you. You all have packets of instant coffee in there.
Thank fuck.
Love Erish.
A win for the day. Thank you, Eric. My boy. Okay, I'm gonna make me an instant coffee real quick.
We also have these candles that apparently make stuff. So we could have like a lot of coffee. Or something like that. Can't quite remember exactly the things that can come out of these candles, but apparently it's liquid.
We don't
So,
quite have
Eric,
time
he
for
your leader?
that.
But
Sorry.
What'd you say, Clark?
I just asked Erish, who is this Erish? Is he your leader?
yep.
Absolutely.
That's-
Keeps us all in line.
Milo's just got this like thoughtful look for a minute, like pondering that, like
He is holding down the fort.
My water skin is now a coffee skin, and
That sounds amazing.
Oh god. Leather
Yeah,
and
it's-
I
coffee.
didn't get to rest like you guys, so I need as much coffee as I can get.
yeah, but that's like
Got, like,
opening
an
up a
IV.
packet of gum in grade school. You can have everyone looking over like, yo.
That's too damn bad. Let's get moving, boys.
Somebody on Etsy needs to make that. Thank you.
Just a big coffee skin.
I'm more of a Crimson Buffalo man myself. Don't worry. Anywho.
Khoshekh, you are now tired but fast.
But fast.
Sounds good. At least I still got my full movement speed.
True.
Sounds like we need to get this done.
Plus 5 steps.
Hear Milo commenting about how such nice uninterrupted rest he got.
Wow, that's so weird that my dagger ended up in Milo's thigh.
Oh no.
What place I must have put it there. I'm so sorry, Milo.
I'm gonna start hacking at the vines and shit in our way.
Okay.
Like,
Hold on.
Milo walks over and as part of his battle loadout is the force blade and like
Both of you with the
Okay,
force
fine.
blade and the kukri clear out an
basically a
area.
machete.
Yeah,
That's what it was made for.
pretty easily. Vines fall away and then find their home somewhere else fairly quickly.
Fantastic. All right. Quick look outside and look around.
It's morning. It's foggy. Give me a perception check.
If it's foggy, is this
It's not
any modifiers?
not a disadvantage.
before anyone steps out, Milo will be checking in with the Kestrel.
Yay!
23.
23. Completely obscured beyond a certain distance, but you sort of look down and around you. Everything seems unchanged. You stick your head out and with a 23, say that. Well, you actually didn't hear about it, but you hear it now. Just as.
Very big frogs around here.
I'm
Are
gonna
those barking
Chow.
mosquitoes gone?
the barking mosquitoes. They're sleeping now. Right now, they're nocturnal. So I'm gonna reach out and grab him by the back of his shirt and yank him back
Ah!
in. Wait, before we go.
I was just looking
Everyone
to make
gather
sure we
quickly.
weren't gonna die. Okay.
Yes, I know. Me too. Come,
Okay. Sure. Gotcha.
everybody.
All
I
right.
get everybody to come. Stand in a circle. In Druidic,
All right.
a circle means safe. So, and I put my hand on the shoulders of the person on either side of me, and I'm like, go, do it,
Hands on.
everybody.
shoulder. We're forming a huddle. Everybody starts shaking back and forth. We start
Tasha
shaking.
very wearily reaches her
Perhaps. Right.
hands up.
So today,
Hand on
this
hand on the
circle
dwarf.
is safe, right? Today,
And I'm getting
my tribe is dead. You are your own tribe. Today, we are a tribe. Today, together, we're stronger and we're safe. And we thank the tree for giving us the tools to be safe. Sit just a moment and kind of let the vibe go.
Amen.
Break.
Everybody say, break. No.
There's not everyone around you is as connected Khar to nature or have as deep rooted beliefs. So there's people that say certain things that mean something to them. Then there's just some remarks of confusion. Did you guys get ready?
On 3.
Did you guys get ready to head out and under? That's where we're gonna take our break.
Woo!
So we're gonna take a break. Quick bio. Don't go anywhere. Drop a follow or a like and subscribe if you have not yet. We will be back soon for what lies beneath. So don't go anywhere. Much love.
Bye.
Be back soon.
For now.
We'll see shit in this flesh.
And we are back. Hello, everybody. We are all of the same people that were just here just a few minutes ago before we went on break. Not one of us has changed. Or have we?
I changed shirts.
Did you?
Yeah.
I've grown as a person.
That's amazing.
I took a nap, so I fundamentally changed as well.
So, hello, everybody, and welcome. We're going to continue our Across Eberron campaign, which last left off with these group of heroes making it to the Crawling Oak, Khar's home. They spent a relatively peaceful night in this little sanctuary. Peaceful for most people. Khar and Artyom went on a journey following a black water buffalo down into the depths of the Crawling Oak and then through some gate that took them into a hive-like structure, a maze, if you will, leading upwards. As they did, they followed this black water buffalo all the way to the top of this hive, where they saw and I get to say it again, a pulsating chitinous flesh pod in the center. And they heard one word: hurry. And then Khoshekh had a little visit from her father, Ydril, in the form of a dream, where Gorum had the first glimpse of his quarry in a while before he vanished. We wake up the next morning, our rituals and spells prepared, Khoshekh exhausted. Everybody, the portal has been opened into the tree. And down below, you see the black chrysalis structures dotting the open area below you. Is there any other preparations that you would like to make? Make sure they are spoken out loud and don't assume that I know that you're going to do them. So,
Telepathic bond and water walking.
Telepathic bond and water walking. Make sure, and if anything was said before the break, say them again of what you're doing before you hop down out of the tree. So only as far as like preparation for going down. Right now, the preparations we have are water walking, telepathic bond.
And what do we want to do with the set?
Including Khar on that?
Yeah, we have enough, right? Yeah.
You have 8 people.
I think you have enough to get us +1 with the bond.
Yeah.
With the bond.
Okay. Khar and Artyom casts a spell, and as he's going through checking to make sure it works, you hear Artyom speak just sort of directly into your mind, and you have the ability to not only talk to him but to other people as well in the group, just mentally without words.
I was just reminding the DM that I had rolled my portents, so that I'll have those for later.
What are those?
8 and 17.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Nice.
I want my spells back.
What?
Unfortunately, without a long rest.
I want them.
We're going down there, and it's not going to be nice. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to, if we have to go to the sigil, we'll be in an area where madness will be prevalent. So I think we should coat and chug and get everything done as quickly as possible. But that's just my opinion.
Is the DM, can the sap be drunk preventatively, as far as like, or is that something that is only, it's like a remedy, not a preventative?
No, it is preventatively.
It is
Oh, it is.
preventative.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, so we
yeah.
can-
Okay,
can-
let me explain it a little bit better.
That's why I said it lasts for 8 hours.
Yes, it lasts for 8 hours. It is preventative in the nature that it makes whatever you're looking at into something a little bit less mind crushing.
Yep.
I also wanted to
Yeah.
clarify something about the drinking it. You had said it did. Is it all the same whether you do it before or after? Because if I recall, the initial description said if you were being affected by madness and then you drank it, it helped you understand.
No. If I said that, then
Okay.
that was poorly worded on my part. This is
Fantastic.
a preventative measure. This is not reactive in any sort of way.
Cool beans. Cool, I agree. Also, what's the light situation outside of the tree?
Currently, the sun is in the sky. It's foggy outside, but sort of like overcast. Not dim lighting, but overcast.
Yeah, I didn't know if like the weirdness here was affecting like the light.
Doesn't seem that way.
Okay, that's good. All right. So, right before we go down, everybody slather and drink some of this stuff, and then we go in.
I'm fine.
What does that mean?
Just drink means drink.
Drinking it. Okay.
Used to us.
What's it taste like, Jones? What's it taste like? Should I mix it with my coffee? Should I do a chaser? What are we looking at?
Can if you would, if you want to.
Pop open a Coke.
Before we use all of our stuff and the timer starts clicking. How are we getting down there?
Here we go.
Climbing. Climbing.
How high is it?
It's about 30 feet from where you're at. down to the
Oh, that's
ground.
not that bad. That's not bad.
I'm just in case no one just jumps out.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. Yeah, like okay, so
Hardcore.
because we need to be ready to go as soon as we get this stuff. We don't
We
have
can
a
use
lot.
the rope and climb down for people who need to climb down.
Okay, let's go ahead and book that up before applications
All right.
go. I feel like every minute is valuable.
Let's just do all these things at the same time, so
Yeah.
people can start getting lathered up while I'm casting telepathic bond, and everyone's having their drinks and hitching ropes to be, so that
Yeah,
we don't have
my-
like timers ticking down. in
My
unison.
mage hand attaching ropes to branches while I'm taking swigs.
I'll
Sap.
get those
Continue.
Okay. Is everybody drinking?
Yes. Tentatively, but yes.
I've been drinking.
Yeah. Just in case. Can't risk it for the biscuit.
Okay.
You've been drinking tonight, officer?
No.
Just
That's-
squinting at him like,
In that case,
uh-oh.
We all die. Roll new characters.
Kara's like, ha ha ha, and you know
Fools.
I am the evil one. I betrayed you as a guest
It's
NPC
a long
again.
day.
so everybody
I have
knows.
a cousin who's a changeling.
Whoa.
A long
That's
time.
lore drop on the DM right there. Whoa. So, going forward, guys, I'm going to be introducing a new mechanic. It's going to be a little bit more solidified for all of us. The reason I bring this up now is because currently you're going to be avoiding it, or at least for the next 8 hours you are, depending on how long this journey takes you. This mechanic is going to be a sanity mechanic that I'm going to be introducing into the game because it will be relevant. Okay.
That's to me.
There are people that will argue wisdom should be based off. There's some because of how strong your mind is. Some people will say intelligence is based off of how smart and how you can process the information. Some can argue that charisma is. However, we're going to throw all that to the side, and everybody is going to be starting off with 70 sanity. Okay, I'm going to explain this as we go through, and I'm also going to put the rules in our Skype chat. We're going to be starting off with if you would like to write it down, though, you're more than welcome to. 70, not 70. Not 70 sanity, 70 total. For those who play Call of Cthulhu, this might seem a little bit familiar. So you're going to be starting off with 70 sanity. As things happen to you when you are not under the effects of this, you're going to be rolling a D100. The goal ultimately is to roll under 70%. Everyone is going to be starting off with a 30% chance of failure at this. When a failure happens, if you roll under 70, anywhere from 70 to 1, it's a success. There's nothing else you need to worry about at that time other than whatever present dangers might be around. If you roll higher than 70, 71 to 100, then I'm going to ask you to roll a die from a D2 to a D20. The size of the die is going to depend on the event that happens and how mind-shattering that event might be. There's going to be different effects for different things. That'll sort of be something that I decide along the way. Once that number is rolled, you will subtract that from your total sanity score. Okay? Meaning that your 70 then goes, if you were to roll a 10, goes from 70 to 60. And I start off with increments of 10 because on our screens, you'll notice in just a moment here, some new little icons that I will put on our overlay. Oh no, it signed me out, so it's going to take me a little bit longer to have those up and running than I thought. But you'll notice them in just a few moments. You'll notice 7 dots. For those 7 dots, for every 10 that you go down, there may be some adverse or consequences in general. There may be some things that happen there as you hit those milestones. Maybe. Who knows? See if I'm missing anything else. So, and no, it's not gonna work. Shoot. Anyways, those will be up momentarily, but they'll be above your cameras shortly. All right. Any questions about sanity or how it's going to be working?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that, so it starts off 70. Say I lose 10 points and it's 60. Next time that I have to roll, I'll have a 40% chance of failure rather than 30. It has to be below 60 to succeed. Is that correct?
Correct.
Cool.
That is
Okay,
exactly correct.
Is there any way to regain sanity points?
Oh, that's a good question.
There may be events and other things along the way that will let you regain sanity.
Do I get any kind of bonuses or resistance for having a ring of mind shielding?
You do not. This is going to be everybody's on equal footing here for soundness of mind. All right. Everybody okay and comfortable with those rules?
Sure. Sounds scary and fun.
Indeed.
We're good for the next 8 hours. It's fine.
You are good for the next 8 hours.
Couldn't be possibly be a problem.
Yeah, this journey shouldn't take more.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? Not this.
Look at us. Who would have thought?
Look at us. Who would have thought?
Not me.
Not me. Not me. This is fun. That being said, I guess at this juncture, is everybody ready to go? Everybody's finished lathering themselves up, and we're getting ready to proceed out the hole.
That is correct. And now they are there. I need to bring Stacey's camera down. I didn't realize.
Oh shit! Oh,
Oh,
the
there you
purple.
go. Nuts.
Perfect. I feel like I'm playing WoW.
Beep
Fucking-
boop.
Heart doubts.
Hit him with the combo points.
Yeah, that's all I threw. Oh god.
Fun. Oh, I DC'd. Cool. That's cool too. That's
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm back.
All right, roll your sanity, DM.
Yeah, where's your sanity points?
My sanity points don't exist.
Oh no.
Like he starts with a one
Yeah.
blip.
You can keep fooling yourself.
Okay. All right. Everybody good and okay and well. All right. Wonderful.
Yes.
Sick. So, you all drink down this sap. Khoshekh, it tastes like warmed honey, almost. Sweet. Floral.
That's nice.
Not what I expected.
Goes down and it's a entire container of this stuff. It's an entire usage of it. So it takes you a minute as you guys sit there and sort of awkward, quietly slurping down of sap as you guys are sitting there kind of like, yeah, King of the Hill style. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Unless there's any conversations that want to be had. Letting you guys sit there, drink down the sap.
When we get down, I'll be drinking and telling everyone through the bond. When we went down there in the vision that me and Khar had, there was a sigil that was weakening and was nearly broken from an inverted sigil on the other side that was made up of insects, pulsating, living type kind of thing. I guess inverting the energies, and from the edges of the seal came those chrysalists up above, and they are much larger underground. They are huge, like 7 feet long. Don't like that. We should maybe get rid of those if we can and proceed on to destroy whatever heart is in the depths of this sealed area.
Alright. Reasonable.
Yep. Okay.
Sap goes
Good then.
Sap goes down. A couple of minutes go by. No seeming effects at the moment. You end up blinking your eyes a couple of times. Fuzzy feeling, sort of comes over you. Warm, warms the stomach. Starts to a little bit happier. Kind of feels peaceful, like the tree, in a sense, for a lot of people. This creepy music doesn't feel right for this. Now that
I
Yellowvar,
feel like it's about to be appropriate momentarily.
you guys look out of the tree, and you look down on the ground below you. You look at the tree itself, and you see a land full of pastries and candies in front of you.
What the fuck?
The tree under your feet, gingerbread. The ground below you, crushed graham cracker. The chrysalis in the ground's no longer chrysalis, but lollipops sticking up from the ground all around the tree. What would you like to do?
Oh, we might should have had somebody test this before we did it.
Hear from under Milo's helmet, just
Oh no.
Oh,
Khar, did you? Was there a wrong amount that we took? Why do these things look this way?
I'm not okay, man. I'm not okay.
Okay.
The ancestors, what is going on?
Do I know? Do I have a suspicion? I mean, my suspicion is that we need to ignore it and just stay on task. That's from Threat, but I want to.
You've never drank this stuff before, so you're not sure of effects or anything like this.
Awesome.
All you know is that it is a strong hallucinogenic, and this tracks.
Oh, nice.
the Milo like tentatively
Yeah.
reaching out to touch something like.
Don't touch anything. We don't know what is ginger snaps or whatever, or
If it moves, kill it.
death adders or something.
Oh,
This is not.
yeah.
I've never gone
that's-
below the tree before, so I've never
Well-
had to drink it before. So all I know, I think Artyom, you and I, we have the path from last night, and I think we should remember the path going down
Yeah.
from our vision. I think we just need to focus on following the path from our memory. Don't touch anything.
Right. I'll let you lead for that one for the most part.
Why did we drink sap from a strange supernatural plant?
So we don't go
Yeah.
crazy, Milo. Come on.
I'm
Are
Are
looking
we
for-
not?
Pay attention. This is
Please.
like
Says
really
looking at
like
the
drugs.
I wouldn't know
There
what
were
they
studies
do
done.
from
No.
experience.
You actually
Didn't
have.
we drink the wine that made
Yeah, you
the
drank the hallucinogenic wine, you
walls
liar.
talk or whatever.
That was not like this.
Yeah, well, this is for a reason, so let's stick with that. And time's a wasting. Clock's ticking
Yeah.
on how long this stuff works.
This
I'm
is
just
not
gonna-
as bad as mushrooms from Romania, so it's okay. Let's continue.
It's gonna look like not as bad.
I'm just gonna wrap my arm
Just
in the rope on
know.
one and just jump, and using the rope to keep me like as a guide right next to the
Just
tree.
keep an eye on things, and if they don't, what does Barrick look like? Is he still a bat?
You turn and you look to Barrick, and he is turned into
Gummy bear.
sure, a gummy bat. I like that idea.
Yeah!
I'm stealing it. Yeah, he comes flying around, sits on your shoulder, and he's like red to yellow to green gradient gummy bat sitting on your shoulder.
Delicious.
Alright, if something moves that's not us or this gummy bat, you should just attack it or kill it, or if it doesn't, just be very cautious of things that going down in there. They'll probably try to kill you if it's
Oh my.
moving.
My kestrel's still out there. I don't know what the fuck it's gonna look like.
Well, let's keep moving. We'll find out very soon. Just announce its presence so in case a bearing.
Do we look different to each other?
No, I'll say since all of you
Okay.
drink it, you guys all look the
Just
same. You all guys.
imagining us all looking like Muppets to each other or some shit like
Oh,
that.
God.
no.
They're all Muppets.
Yes, we need to cross Eberron episode. This is perfect for Muppets.
Oh god. I'm imagining they're just dicking around up there. I'm getting down the tree. I'm gonna start going in the hole. I'm going in.
Are you stealthing or are you just jumping down?
Yes. As soon as I get if I can stealth my way down the side of the tree, sure.
Yeah, once we get down to the base of the tree, I'll go ahead and get past without a trace going.
Okay.
They're wasting time up there. We got places to be.
Right.
Being sure to announce its presence on the way in, Milo will call his kestrel back to him and take note of what form it currently takes.
It's like a little graham cracker bird stuck together by marshmallows as it flares over to you.
Sick.
That doesn't look structurally stable.
It could have been worse. It could have been fruitcake.
Okay.
Alright, I'm climbing down the tree. Let's get out of here.
All right. Are you casting Pass Without a Trace before or after the fact?
Gandolin's already down there, so I'm going to be hopping out and after him and casting Pass Without a Trace. But like once I hit the ground.
Okay.
Zip down the Twizzler rope down to the bottom of the tree.
Okay.
Not a sponsor.
No, technically that's not the best thing to do, but we're trying to move quickly.
And I will clarify that everybody did also apply
To the shit.
your anti-hive mind
We only have an hour, so.
skin routine. So
Yeah, we gotta go.
that's all.
We're all down 2 uses then.
Yep. So we're all down to a singular use left of the sap.
Which means that if this takes more than 8 hours.
Yep.
Oh boy.
All right.
Okay.
So
Hop down out of the tree, making your way down. Gandalin was down first and Gorham shortly after. Gandalin, you hop down the tree, just land on the ground, one of the chrysalis nearby for the lollipops.
can't see me if I do not move.
Sort of shakes a little bit into the ground. A little bit of snow drifts off the lollipop itself.
Guys, we gotta hurry. These things don't like us being this close.
It's like it's
And as soon as I hit,
following
I'm
you.
gonna try to put distance between me and it, even going so far as the step into the entrance, just kind of stepping as quietly and as possible.
Just stepping away from it.
So
Opens up with a big old friendly eyeball on the lollipop. Sort of looking at you.
it just all my speech is going through the telepathic mind. I'm like, I can't tell if this has actually got an eye open or not. Should I stab it?
Just fucking. Those are the rules. Those
I
are the
fucking
rules.
throw a kukri at the
Oh
eyeball.
god, all right. In that case, I want everybody to roll initiative.
You're joking. You're joking. Yeah.
All right. So, you guys,
He said those are the rules. I said, you're right.
as you have had to use your imagination thus far, while I do have a map prepared, I do not have it prepared in Candyland mode. I have just a regular map prepared. So, we are going to be switching on over to Tailspire shortly after I launch it, and be going through a little bit of combat real quick.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
Has that shape-shifting thing coming in Tailspire yet, or is that on the horizon?
On the horizon.
That's so cool looking.
Mm-hmm. Can't wait.
I can't wait either.
I'm rolling for both Gorham and
Sorry.
Bursty as per his request.
Okay, yeah.
I put his score in there already. I'm about to roll for Bursty and I'm going to roll my own.
All right. You guys look back and see that Bursty donning a top hat and looks like he is made of snow.
Snowbursty.
And I didn't check our cameras for the battle mode either, so we'll see how this goes.
Oh boy.
All right. So hang tight with us, guys. Hang tight, everybody. So remember to use the power of your imagination. And we're gonna switch on over.
I gotta open up Tailspire.
Wait a minute.
You want me to use my imagination?
Please do. I know it's.
What?
I know we don't do that in
What?
in D&D, but please do.
I'm on hallucinogenics. I can't imagine anything right now.
Yeah, hold on, let me go. Hold on, let's go. Everybody take their illicit drugs.
Oh yeah. My computer's going through it right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, so
Oh, yeah,
before
bud.
I'm gonna change the music a little bit. And
Hey there, pal. Move it faster.
a little bit foggy. And we're gonna go with it's gotta be some fun-ish music, right? We'll see. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and summon you guys to this board. So, and then I'll summon the stream to this board. Okay.
Whoa. Whoa.
This is very calm music. Not very battle-like. Is there any fun battle music? I don't know.
Look on Soundtail or Tailspire.
Soundtail. It's very calm. Where the battle music at? It says Tavern Brawling Good Time or something. That sounds good to me. Whatever. All
There's
right.
gonna be bottles crashing and stuff in the background.
Oh, you'll still hear swamp noises. That's the ambient. All right, you guys.
Big camera for Gorham, no camera for Khar on stream.
Uh-oh. Cars.
I think it's just because Gorham's camera's so big
Yeah, it
or
is.
something.
Or no, Gorham's camera's small.
Oh, and Khar's is big. Okay. I
There
didn't
we go.
realize she had gotten up and left, and so I just saw an empty room, and I was
And-
like, that must be good.
And now Milo's tiny. There we go. Let's fix him real quick. Sorry, guys. A little bit of production issues. Production team not on it today.
I'm being crushed.
Yeah.
Oh.
There we go. That'll be good.
Yes,
Good enough right now.
Uh.
All right. So, Artyom, and then Crowley, and then Gandolin,
Woo.
and then Gorham,
Hi, the boy.
and then Khar. Ooh, my computer's going through right now. And then Khoshekh,
Hey!
then Melgrim, and then Milo.
Don't forget Bursty.
That's a good.
Who could forget Bursty?
The DM
Jonesy.
keeps forgetting to make him a unique character for some reason. I thought I have before, but it's just not working.
Look at all these dudes.
First boy me Bob.
Where's your name? There you are.
Oh, I can move car. Ho ho ho.
Correct. All right. So, Gandolin, the lollipop, friendly lollipop eye opens up across from you, and you ask your question, releasing the kukri. Go ahead and roll an attack roll for me. I'll have
Okay, I
all
will
of you guys
use a
place yourselves
separate-
behind Gandolin real quick.
Set my die that I rolled my initiative with right over there, so I don't forget it. Yeet! Oh Jesus!
But
Have we been
That's-
summoned to the board yet? 'Cause mine still says we're waiting on you.
Oh yeah, I did summon you. I'll summon you again.
Thank you.
Large fella.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a 26 with the throne.
Here I come.
Okay, this combat's actually going to be very hard to keep track of because there are some special things. So give me 1 second. Keep your attack roll in your mind, please.
I'm just leaving the D20 in the tray.
Okay.
Why that's so big? I'm turning my torch on.
Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be difficult to keep track of. I think maybe I should have chosen something different. All right. 26 hits.
Fantastic. This isn't quite as much damage as the hand version. 13 points of magical piercing.
13. Very nice. All right. Solid chunk of damage to this. Is a kukri sticks into the lollipop, and it sort of sticks there, just into the lollipop. And leaving it there.
Well, I mean, am I only getting the one attack off?
Yeah. This is like surprise round attack, and then or surprise hit on this one, and then we're going into it.
Yeah, if I'm only getting the one attack, I'd immediately just yank it back.
Yank it back into your hand. Absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and get those initiative checks for everybody.
Okay.
25 to 20, please.
23.
23. Anybody else? 25 to 20? No?
Uh-oh.
All right. Gentlemen. 20 to 15.
Gorham got a 19.
Very nice.
17 also.
What's your dex, Artyom?
16.
Okay, so I need to get Artyom first. Okay, Artyom, Gorham, and then anybody else 20 to 15.
Oh yeah, I rolled a 15 for Khoshekh.
Melgrim, 19.
Sorry.
Melgrim got a what?
19.
Okay, and what's your
Very
dex?
quiet, my man.
15.
15. All right. Khoshekh, and then 15 to 10.
11 for Crowley.
11
Did
for
you get
Crow.
Milo's?
What
Yeah,
was
Milo said
Milo's?
17.
17. Okay, I did not.
Okay. A lot of high teens. That's good.
Yeah. Where the hell did Milo go? Oh, he's in bursty. There we go.
Oh.
All right.
What?
Oh, get out of there.
What are you doing?
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
All right.
Is this fucking thing the lollipop?
Milo,
Yeah,
and
so I was
then
like, why is it so big?
give me a second. I'll kind of describe what's going on. Anwin, and then or I'm sorry, Crowley, Milo, 10 to 5, 5 to 0.
I got 6.
Okay, 6 for Khar. All right, what about Bursty? What Bursty roll? Oh, Bursty goes on Gorham's turn, right?
Right. Oh, I rolled for Bursty. Bursty rolled a 7, but I don't know if he goes on Gorham's turn or not. I just rolled for him.
I think
Goes
we've
on Gorham.
Yeah, I think we've
Oh,
traditionally
okay.
rolled it that way.
Okay, cool.
All right. So we are going to apply that turn order then. Blam. All right. Ganwin, you hit the lollipop in the eye, pull the kukri back, and when you do, the gurgling that you've heard, which is turned into just a light tune in the air that just sort of fills the air around you, bursting forth from the ground, you see a massive, just like made of hot fudge monster with lollipop eyes and like gumdrop buttons down its back erupt from the ground, and just like pull its body up out of this ground, shaking like chocolate hardcover shell off of it. What would you like to do? I will say also, when you do that and you attack that, revealing yourself, that you see
Oh!
3 more spring into existence,
No.
ripping up from the lightly snow-covered ground, or the lightly graham cracker crusted ground. What would you like to do? Your turn.
Oh shit! Well, I see these guys. I'm like, yeah, we need to deal with these guys quickly, and I think I'm in this square, so 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna get next to it, and I'm gonna go. I'm not sure of the anatomy of sweets. I'm gonna try to stab it.
All right. I want to go ahead and bring the flavor into this, because there's going to be something that affects it. When you hit it with your lollipop attack and you bring it up, the sort of like molten fudge body of it sort of sitting there, and it shakes off that initial like hard chocolate topping layer, you see where you strike it and down the rest of its body, peppermint coatings just sort of sprouting into existence from within the body itself. Ooh.
Like pointy?
No. Like covering, like armoring.
Oh.
And it
Shit.
is thick.
All right. We'll see how this does. I'm gonna stab it.
Go for it. Go and roll an attack.
Good old stibby stab does. All right. Woo. A 25.
Misses. You hit
Oh.
the peppermint coating,
Kink.
and your cougar just sort of pinks off of it.
Oh shit. Stab it again. See what it takes to get through this bitch.
Yeah.
Woo. Nope. Misses.
Okay.
It's like blade. Blade doesn't seem to work so good. I'm gonna punch it.
Go for it.
Feast. Boy. Nope. Misses. I'm not gonna burn resources quite yet. I'm just gonna go. This thing's candy is hard. It's hard to get through. Just kind of.
I will
Ready
say,
myself for a counterattack, presumably.
yeah, I will say it seemed reactive to your strike that you did hit. But ending your turn, that's going to bring us over to Artyom. Artyom, what would you like to do?
All right. I would like to move a little bit closer over to the other side of Bursty right here, but not quite within a range of 10 feet that it might have. And centered on the back of it, just on the edge of touching Gandolin, I'm just gonna let out a nice fairy fire. It's got a 10-foot radius.
All right.
to
That's a
kill-
dex save, correct?
Correct.
Right. That's actually a natural 17 plus numbers, but I'm assuming that's going to beat it.
Yeah, my DC 17, so.
Okay. So it does succeed.
Right?
Anything else for your turn?
What have you gotten us into, Gandolin?
Wait,
I got told those are the rules, and so I hit it.
Alright. Yeah, if that does not work, I will end concentrating on the spell if it does not seem to take effect on it. So, as to not give my teammates advantage on them.
The hot fudge seems to just slurp up into the peppermint body a little bit as it steps forward, and you hear a light chuckle as it moves forward towards Gandolin.
All right.
Shaking hand, that hurt. My hand.
All right.
Wow.
And in your turn there, Artyom is going to bring us around to Melgrim. Melgrim, what would you like to do?
Oh boy, we're running back to the holds. No.
Alrighty.
Rage. And we're gonna.
You said
pull
bonus
out our
action rage.
sword. Yep. Bonus
Okay.
action rage.
All right.
Get that 20 feet movement.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if we can slicey this thing with yep.
Yeah, go for it.
Mm. 24 does not hit, right?
Pinks into the peppermint.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Roll better. Oh nope, that doesn't hit either.
2 slices. Trying to hit through the peppermint. The peppermint itself, see, as like you hit once and peppermint just sort of sprays out, and you hear this little bit of chuckle from within, and just another like peppermint sheet folds down over the hot fudge covering.
Indeed.
Well, and this is going to be through the link. May have made a mistake, my boy Gundolin.
I just told to hit it.
Does that end your turn, Melgrim? All right. Gorham, that's going to bring us to you and Bursty. What would you like to do?
Add me
to the map.
Oh, do I need to summon you again? There you go. Should be good.
Oh god, there's so much shit loaded. Okay, where am I?
Loads.
Oh, that's a thingamabob.
There's a lot of dudes here.
Fellas. Alright. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Bursty, what are you doing? Can't fly, my boy. Here, let's come over here.
Yeah.
Alright. No mistakes were made, Melgrim. The ancestors are with us. I'm gonna attack him.
Go for
I
it.
get advantage because Melgrim is raging, right?
Correct. Melgrim is raging and right beside it.
Nat 20, boy!
Woo!
Natural 20 is a critical hit. What does that bring your total to?
Oh no.
For the attack roll?
Mm-hmm.
Let me... a 30.
All right. And let me know your damage whenever you get it.
What do you want me to do? Just roll.
It's just your normal
2d10?
normal damage. Yeah, your normal damage.
And multiply it, or
Oh, yeah. For the crit, yeah, you do multiply it.
okay. Oh god, spicy. Multiply it and then add the bonus, right?
Correct.
So that's 40 bludgeoning damage,
Ooh, Lord. Okay.
and we're gonna smite, of course.
All right.
Become smoted.
Multiply this as well, right?
Correct. All dice rolled.
Hell yeah.
That's 18 radiant damage.
18.
Two smackaroons.
Ooh. Gorham, one big swing right to his side, cracking and this thick piece of peppermint plating into the hot fudge as it goes, "Oi, that hurt!" And then almost immediately, a thicker layer of peppermint coating takes its place. Your second attack.
One of those went into the abyss.
Yep, I feel that. It do be like this.
This one does not hit. 21.
21 will miss. Hit once more into the side. These things don't seem to be very agile, but the reactive peppermint plating on the side seems to be just absorbing these blows as you're hitting into it. All right. Anything else for your turn? Oh, Bursty. What is Bursty
Bursty
doing?
does have the ability to do something.
Get him, Bursty. What's Bursty's attack bonus?
It's not good. He gets advantage though because of Melgrim, I think.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, I think he still misses. 23.
23 does miss.
Oh my god.
Okay. I believe he only has one attack, so.
Okay. Gory. Bursty. I combined you two there for a second. Gory,
Gorsty.
the new ship, is going to come in and Gorham laying a hefty hit on the side of it, really hurting it. And Bursty just unable, as he takes up his tusk, just unable to pierce this peppermint plating that it has. Ending that. That is going to bring us around to, I don't know why I'm looking over here. That's going to bring us to Khoshekh. Khoshekh, what would you like to do?
Milo got a 17.
Why is
So Milo
Milo's
should be
behind
before me.
Khoshekh and Milo for me, or Khoshekh and Crowley? There we go. Thank you for letting me know. Milo, never
You're
mind.
welcome.
It is now Milo's turn. What would you like to do?
Ooh. No, that's a fantastic question with that regenerating peppermint upwards inflection.
I
Armor?
would use the word reactive more than regenerating, but yes, peppermint
Gotta
plating.
lick through it.
And you said that each time the armor came back, it came back like thicker, right?
Depends on how solid the hit is, it seems.
Huh.
Uh-oh.
That really throws off my
This is it
usual
good.
intentions. Alright, we're
I got bless.
we can go just leap 30 feet straight up.
Mm-hmm. There you go. You are now flying. Going 30 feet of movement straight into the sky.
Yes.
Get a dynamic shot going right here. There we go. Oh, he's going higher. Never mind.
And we'll see if fire makes any difference.
Sure.
Bam. I don't know if that'll hit based on your other questions. That'd be a 19.
19 does not do it. You aim your fingernail and it was a firebolt, I assume?
Yeah, it's a little fire cannon thing.
Yeah. Aim out your fire cannon, shoot down onto it. Doesn't do anything to the peppermint plating as two lollipop eyes sort of lean back on their sticks and look up at you in the sky.
Uh-oh.
And bonus action to activate my my shielding.
Yeah. All right. Anything else for your turn?
Yes, I will have my drone pop off and drop down back to ground level. Offering an assist action on Goran.
All right. I got it right there for you, and it is flying, so you can do what you will with it. But awesome. So Goran, that will give you the aid action. So advantage on his next attack, correct, Milo? That's what you're intending?
Yep.
Okay. All right. That is going to bring us to Khoshekh's turn. Khoshekh, what would you like to do?
I'm a smidgerino concerned about my plan because of the fact that you said that depending on how hard they get hit, the more armor they regenerate.
Seems
but,
reactive in
you
nature.
know, they've got to be limited at some point, right?
Mhm.
So what I would like to do is, as my action on the one that is closest that everybody's been wailing on at this point, I would like to use my Channel Divinity Path to the Grave.
Okay.
Which curses that creature until the end of my next turn. The next time an ally of mine hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature has vulnerability to all of that attack's damage, and then the curse ends.
Awesome.
So I'll do that, and then as my bonus action, since I can cast a first level spell as a bonus action now, I would like to, on the other three, if possible, cast Bane.
Is Bane a
which could
bonus
be-
action to cast?
It's an does it have to be a bonus action spell to cast?
Right. Yeah, you can still
gotcha,
cast.
okay, never
you can
mind.
cast these spells that are a bonus action.
Gotcha. Okay,
Right.
that makes more sense. Never mind. Fine. Then on one of them, I want to cast. I don't know.
I thought it was.
Is that the
as
word?
long
No,
as it was a
no.
first level
Yeah,
spell.
no. As long as it's a
Yeah.
first level spell.
Yeah.
I'm stupid. I can't
Okay.
remember the own abilities. All right. Bane on which ones?
The other three.
All right. What's the range on Bane? Just real quick, just to make sure they're all within range.
30 feet. Are they not within? I
No.
can move. I can move.
Yeah, you can move. You'll definitely hit the one that is immediately in front of you. But I think it's going to be pretty hard with the way these guys are spaced out currently to get all of them. But it seems like you should be able to get these two that are immediately
Shit.
beside you if you'd like to. Unless anybody else sees a better way to do that for a 30 feet.
So this is the one everybody's been hitting, right? Hold on, let me
Correct.
give him a little magic. This boy right here.
Yep.
Okay. And so can I hit him with that and then move after I hit him with that to cast a spell on the other ones? Because if I can move, like, I don't know, like, is there somewhere I can move near this little tree, maybe, that'll put them all within a 30-foot radius?
Someone's got a sphere right there. Go and measure it out for me. See if I don't think 30 feet's going to hit all of them. I think you're going to be able to hit max 2 at a time.
Okay.
So
We'll
you can
go for
choose
these
which 2.
These 2.
That was
Okay.
where you just were standing. That was 30 feet.
Okay.
I'll move to, like, here.
Okay.
That should get me within 30 feet, or maybe there. Make it a little bit better.
I think you're right here. So, you're gonna need to get back one more space, but that's fine. Yeah, that should put you within range of both of them.
Okay. Oh, nope, he's 35. Oh, he's 34.
I measured to the other side of him.
Oh,
He's barely within there.
Okay.
Put you in a square right there. All right, and that is a what save?
Let me pull it back up. There's a lot of things going on my screen. Bane is a charisma save.
Oh yeah, that'll go well. Nearest to the tree is a failure. Second one got a 19 minus 1, so
18.
18. Yeah.
That passes.
Succeeds. Okay, this one is currently baned. I will give it a big torch.
And so
Can I do something else?
Has to roll a d4 and subtract the number from the attack roll or saving throw from its next, I guess, on its next turn.
On all of them, as long as you maintain concentration.
Okay,
all the attacks and saving throws it makes.
It subtracts a d4 from it.
Cool. Absolutely, we will do that.
Sick.
Just remember to remind me. I put a green crystal there to remind me. Tailspire, if you're watching, like status cards or something, or status circles, that'd be really cool. All right. End your turn there, Khoshekh.
Yes, sir.
All right, Crowley, that's going to bring us around to you. What would you like to do, sir?
That's a good question. What are these things in my mind? What do they look like again?
They are like hot fudge monsters with lollipop eyes and peppermint coating surrounding them. They're like quadrupeds, or they look like quadrupeds to you, sort of, though. Just made of hot fudge, peppermint, and lollipops.
Crowley's gonna look at him and say, "Great value brand, maybe," and vicious mockery, the one in front of him.
I don't know what that is. Okay, what does that say?
Wisdom. I'm testing their wisdom out.
All right, that's not gonna pass. That is a 6.
Okay.
All right. What's the damage on that?
Oh, a strong 5. Very strong. I'm going to move as well. I don't know. Closer over here. I'll look and see who's in front of me. And I'm going to give inspiration to Melgrim.
Okay. Melgrim, you have inspiration, so keep track of that.
All right, and that ends my turn.
And that ending your turn, that's going to bring us to the hot fudge monsters.
Quick question, Jones, out of curiosity. Do any of the other 3 currently have the peppermint armor?
No, they don't. They have like little bits, like little pieces of peppermint down their back, but that's it.
Okay.
Yep.
Fuck.
And this one, the peppermint, like you see hot fudge start to like drip from the peppermint down in the back and sort of absorbed back into the form of the hot fudge. So it is gonna make. It's got 3 attacks. It's got so I'm gonna say right tentacle Gorum, left tentacle right fudge pseudopod Gorum, left fudge pseudopod Gainowin, and peppermint bite coming at Melgrim.
Fudgeopod.
Actually, it's got a lot of people right here in front of it.
We've made a mistake, boys.
Probably so. We're about to find out.
I need
Don't forget it has disadvantage on its first attack.
Right, because of vicious mockery. This is gonna be not an attack roll. This is gonna be, I need 2 dexterity saving throw, or I'm sorry, I need not 2 dexterity saving throws. I need dexterity saving throws from Khar and Artyom and Melgrim and Crowley, please.
Oh. I hate it here. Is Melgrim alone within 10 feet of Gorum? Is that way? Oh, Artyom's on the edge.
Yeah.
What type of feet are we talking about?
I think if Artyom was in a proper square, he would be. So yeah.
Shack feet.
So 10 feet.
Size like 14s. That's the kind of feet we're talking about.
I rolled a
Shaq. It's way bigger than size 14.
Oh no. Hey man. I don't have big shoes, so I'm not sure at what point we like. What is that crazy big shoe size?
Oh Lord, Brittany,
I wear 16s.
Brittany forgot to mute her mic.
There you go.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Shaq wears like 21.
Oh, there you go.
Okay,
Size 21.
so Gorum, what's your roll?
19.
19 succeeds. You take 7 points of acid damage. Artyom?
Oh!
21 with his bonus.
Succeeds. 7 points of acid damage. Melgrim?
15.
15. Fail. 15 points of acid damage. Crowley?
Oh no.
26.
26 succeeds. 7 points of acid damage. As you see this thing spews out hot fudge in front of it in a line and hits in 2 different sort of streams and hits Gorum, and sort of hot fudge falls on you guys.
It just threw up on you guys. That's gross.
It's gonna be its turn though. This one is going to move right on up here to Khar, who will be subtracting a D4 from its rolls. I'm gonna move the crystal along with it, please. Thank you. And it is going to, you know what? It's gonna move up into a little bit more opportune place. It can't make it. It can, yeah. As this thing gallops forward, placing itself right there. Okay, I can't move the crystal, but I know to subtract a D4. It's gonna make a tentacle attack at each of you, and I think I just swallowed Khar with that.
Yeah. Oh no.
There we go.
Oh.
All right. Tentacle attack each of you, and then a bite. Minus a D4. So first one at Khar. 18. Ground. Minus 3. For a 15 total to hit, Khar.
Hits.
That hits. All right. You do not take any damage, but you are grappled as the hot fudge reaches out and picks you up.
Hate being grappled.
All right. For Crowley. Oh no, I don't think it's gonna hit regardless. 13 minus 1 for 12 Crowley to hit.
Oh no.
No. All right. And then it's bite. For Khar low, Crowley high. It's an 11 for Crowley. And then 20 for 18 to hit.
That hits.
All right.
Did you subtract anything from it?
I did. I rolled a D4 and rolled a 2 and got a dirty 20.
Damn.
Oh, fuck.
For 5, 11 slashing damage, Crowley, and I'm just telling y'all the actual damage. Flavor in your mind as candy-filled damage, as some sharp peppermint come out and slash you, and then with that, some of the hot fudge gets on you, doing Oh, this is the bite. So the 11 slashing, and then 6 hot fudge damage, which is acid damage. And you are also grappled.
Tasty, tasty damage.
He's grappled with a bite as well?
He's grappled with a bite as well.
Okay.
Correct. So, ends that guy's turn. This guy is going to go to the first person it sees. Did you get a...
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah. What's up?
Oh, no.
Go right there. Khoshekh can make 3 attacks at you.
No!
So, well, I guess if it hits the first one, which it's going to, 16, 24 to hit on the first one. Khoshekh, you are grappled, and with that, it is just going to bite you.
I got ripped.
But I don't know if that's gonna hit. I messed up. That's fine. I'm gonna continue on, but I messed up. Crowley, you're not grappled. Just so you know, I messed up.
I'm free.
You are free. Crowley, you're not grappled. There's a different stipulation on there. And then Khoshekh. 8. Does a 16 hit Khoshekh?
No.
The peppermint shards in its mouth come out and try to bite you to no avail.
Stupid.
But you are grappled. And then this one.
What does grappled mean for me?
Your speed is 0.
Oh, perfect.
Second place. Yeah.
I didn't want to go anywhere anyway. Just right where I want to be. In
Hello
the
there.
arms of the angel.
This one is gonna dash up here.
Oh,
Boom.
as I said.
Dash.
Hello there.
It takes its action to
Oh,
do
no.
so. All right,
Oh,
ending their
brother.
turn. Khar, you are grappled and in this thing's tentacle, and it's like peppermint mouth is gnashing at you. What would you like to do?
What does grappled mean for me to have like one?
Your speed is 0, unless you use your action to break out of the grapple.
And that means also like no use of my limbs.
You can use your limbs depending on what you're trying to do.
You're just held still. You just can't move
Right.
Cast a
anywhere from your
spell?
square.
Absolutely, cast a spell.
Well, good. That's relief. Maybe. Let's do. Let's do. Call lightning.
Okay. Yeah. Reach up.
I know.
You're outside
At a level 4. Sorry.
at level 4. Okay. Yeah, and that's a dexterity saving throw from them.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Which one are you calling down on?
Oh yeah, that's a good
Because
question.
this is where you are right here. So you got the
Okay.
one right in front of you. All of them would be in range by a lot.
So out of curiosity, if I'm like confident enough, would it be realistic to try to call it down on like one that has me grappled, or is if it's got somebody in its fudgy tentacles, is that like too close of a call?
You can definitely hit them with the way the AoE. You could like strike behind it and hit just it, if
Right.
if
Cool.
necessary.
Well,
You
yeah,
don't
let's
know if
let's-
hot fudge is conductive or not.
There is that.
But sugar is extremely flammable. Sugar is inflammable. That's why sugar plants explode.
We're also aware that
Crowley.
these are not actually made of candy.
Crowley, you are
Right.
grappled.
Make up your mind.
You are grappled. There are 2
Leave
stipulations on
Crowley
its bite.
alone.
Why are these monsters so complicated? Oh god.
Jesus. Fix their
Alright.
ADHD.
Okay,
Stop
so
lying
a
to my
dex,
comrades.
the one that's holding you.
Yes, please.
All right.
Hate being.
That is a natural 1 on its saving throw.
Woo!
good. What a loser.
Yes. Okay, so it's 4d10 of damage.
Nice.
Right,
Rock
excellent.
his
I'm just
shit
gonna go ahead and do
like a
this.
hurricane.
Jones, you gotta subtract. He's got like a negative. He's got like a negative or a 0 at least, maybe up to a -3.
It's a reverse crit, yeah.
That would be
damage.
He hurt himself.
The 40-20 would be 20. I mean, 40-10 would be 20 points.
20
Holy
points.
shit!
All right. Awesome. 20 points of lightning damage to this one, and you are maintaining concentration on that call lightning spell. Anything else for you this turn?
I'm trying to think. No, because I guess I can't like whap it. I'm trying to look at what I got to do for bonus action. Can't really do anything.
All right.
Nope, I'm stuck. So okay, that's it for now.
Okay. All right. And in Khar's
Jones,
turn. Yes.
Do you allow speaking on a turn?
Depends on what it is.
I just want to tell Gandalin to get on this side of the creature.
What?
Through the telepathic bond.
Like on your side of the creature?
Yeah, to not be on that side of the creature. To over towards my side. Get on this side of the creature.
Okay. Out of curiosity, DM, is there any kind of visual effect, or Khosh, whoever this question would be for, is there any visual effect to the path to the grave on this thing?
Khoshekh, has there been a visual? There's been no visual effect
No.
established in the past, but
Like when I cast any kind of spell, my magic comes out essentially the same, where it's just like black cloud with red glitter vein. So if you want to imagine that, you can imagine that, but
Okay.
yeah.
So my presence is being requested to put us farther in the middle of these things.
right.
Godspeed.
Okay. We're gonna. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna start this off with. We're gonna make 2 weapon attacks against the one that is in front of us. Has been spewing acid at things.
Okay.
Let's see. We'll just see how it goes.
Make a first attack.
Nope, that misses. 22.
Hits. I told you the peppermint plating
Oh,
was
it
reabsorbed
absorbed it
into
back
the hot
into
fudge.
it.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, so stabbed it. So it's gonna. Whoops. So that's a 3, 4. It's only be 12 points of magical piercing as it is past the grave. Will you hold it against me if I just spend a key point of death strike on this? So don't completely waste her ability.
You stab it through, and you're about to channel your key to dig that blade in more precisely and further, but before you do, it falls into a pile of hot fudge in front of you and peppermint plating, and it dies.
So the 24 damage put it down.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Well, that one's stabbed.
Never mind.
Okay.
Well,
Good
guess I
job.
should have chosen a different one. Sorry, guys.
I'm just gonna step into my melee range on this one and make my second attack.
Okay, go for
Not
it.
be an advantage. Woo! That's a 21.
21 does hit.
One hits it when it's not pepperminted. Okay. Oof.
Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one, Alex.
13 points of magical piercing.
Okay.
Stib stab.
Um,
Stib stab. What's
yeah.
in the bag?
very nice.
Give me a 1-2 spiggity doo.
And then I'm gonna just gonna try to punch it. Apparently, we'll see. Hopefully,
You slice it with the kukri. This peppermint plating reacting to
kinda
your
comes
punch.
up over it.
Yep.
Shit.
Down
Okay,
out of the
let's
hot
see.
fudge.
Yay. Nope. Unarmed strike's only a 14.
14 is going to miss,
Bam!
unfortunately.
Ow!
Okay.
What? Why?
Does that end your turn there? Gainwin?
That'll end my turn. I'm gonna hang out. Actually, 5, 10. I'm gonna kind of 15. I'm gonna get to where I'm on the opposite side of it since I saw it shoot jets of stuff at people previously.
Okay. Again, when you'll notice, you get on the other side and reactive peppermint plating comes out, and you get on the other side, and it's like burbling out of this hot fudge mouth from in front of it. You see a hot fudge mouth burbling out of behind of its head as well, as it's
ass mouth.
out of out of the like back of its head area, as the lollipop eyes turn around and look at you. But it just gives you a big smile. All right, end your turn, Ganwin.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay, Artyom, it is now your turn.
I was measuring something there. I'm still trying to decide if I want to do that or not, because it might put my homie Khoshekh in a precarious situation.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that. Don't fucking do that.
James, do it.
Oh
no.
She's kind of grappled, so I don't think that's a good idea to do it because it might get her as well. So instead, I am gonna do something different.
All right, Melgrim, you're on deck, and Gorham, you're right after.
Shit, that totally screwed me up with that thing having such a low amount of hit points.
Gnawing through the candy cane armor.
I feel like it won't taste the same.
Do you take a bite out of it, Khoshekh?
I'm already halfway through it.
Already halfway through it.
Bite down and taste the sweet taste of peppermint and hot fudge.
Oh no! Oh god! Oh no!
Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm not really gonna eat it.
It's already happened.
It's already happened.
Dear
Oh
God. Dear
And
God.
they need the fudge, just the peppermint.
That's some serious acid reflux right there. Like.
Keep telling me.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use anything big. Crowley got bitten, right?
Yes, Crowley is bitten and grappled up by its like peppermint teeth.
All right, I'll
Until
just
the DM decides otherwise.
Until I decide otherwise again. But no, you are grappled.
All right, I will move up to this creature, and I will, as a bonus action, summon a healing spirit underneath Crowley and use my action to aid him to get full. I'll summon up a healing spirit under Crowley and use my action to aid Khar in getting free.
Okay.
Because I know Crowley teleports around.
Gotcha. So you summon up the healing. Go ahead and roll the healing for Crowley, and then Khar, you'll have advantage. And if you do try to escape, as Artyom comes up and like tries to pry some of the hot fudge off you.
A solid 5.
Heal for 5, Crowley. Very nice. All right.
Great success.
Ending Artyom's turn. That's gonna bring us around to Melgrim. What would you like to do?
I cannot afford.
All right. Well, we're gonna turn around here.
All right.
Well, howdly doodly.
I am gonna get right here.
Hey there.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh no! Why'd you?
No, it's talking back. Stop it! You stop that!
Out of it, I forgot you got around behind of it, so it says it from its back of its head mouth.
I don't like that. It's terrible. I hate the theater.
All right, and yes, stabby stab. Oh wait, bonus action, flaming on.
Light up your flame tongue sword. All right.
Okay,
this is.
Let me re-roll that. There we go. All right. 28 hit.
28 does hit.
All right.
As you hit it and slice into it, breaking the peppermint plating, stabbing down deep into the hot fudge. Thicker plate. Peppermint plating shinks out to the side. What's that damage?
All righty.
Just add it all together. Don't worry about resistances.
18 worth of magical slashing.
Okay.
5 of fire.
For a total of 23. Oh shit, my britches. That was a really weird statement to say on stream. All right.
Shit, beverages.
All right. Very, very well. All right. What's the second attack?
Use that inspiration die here.
Yeah.
It's me too. 29.
29 will hit.
Oh wait, that's not my damage die. Only 12 of slashing, and another 5 of fire damage.
Okay.
17 total.
17 total.
Yep.
As your DM does math. That gonna be it for your turn.
Yep.
All right. Ending Melgrim's turn. That's gonna bring us around to Gorham and Bursty. What are you guys doing? And then Milo, you're on deck.
Holla back. We're gonna I'm gonna slide over to Bursty and I'm gonna hop on him.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast haste on us.
All right. Sorry, I'm trying to make you fly above him.
Gotcha. Oh, Bursty, my boy. Where have you gone?
He's dead.
I don't know.
Wait, whoa, stop moving. Hey, there he is.
I couldn't see where I took him to. There you go. All right.
He was on the other side of the map.
I had a hold of you, and then Bursty went flying somewhere.
All right, so say 10 off of my movement speed. I think if I dash, I'll be able to get to this guy.
With haste, and what's Bursty's movement speed?
40. Double with
40,
haste, right?
Doubled to 80, yeah.
And then dashing should.
All right. And Bursty can dash as his action, right? So
He can dash with his haste attack.
yeah, so 160 feet.
Yeah, should.
Right
Fast
around to
boy.
this guy. To the hot fudge monster that's harrying Khoshekh. Has her up in a hot fudge tentacle. Hot fudge. What's a nice way to say tentacle?
Where the hell, Khoshekh?
Snack. Hot fudge snack.
What the- Hot fudge snack.
I still got movement left, so I can this out, right?
That's me
Can I
sipping up
just
the hot fudge.
Oh, you take your. But let me get that Constitution save. By the way, what was that?
Huh?
1 billion.
That con save from Khoshekh.
No.
I'll roll it for you.
I already rolled it. And I rolled
You
a
want-
disadvantage.
You want your roll or my roll?
Mine's an 11.
Mine's a 19.
I'll take yours.
Too bad.
Yeah. You know what it was?
Gorham and Bursty,
With-
go ahead. Go ahead. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
With disadvantage, it was an 11. The other roll was a 12, so.
Can I mount and then dismount on the same turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's part of your movement there. That's not a difficult thing to do. You and Bursty are a unit together.
I'm just gonna slide over here. You can. Yeah, thank you. You fly me.
There
I
we
don't
go.
have any attack, so we're just gonna.
Vibrate here with Khoshekh. Absolutely. Hasted and Bursty just tearing ass through the graham cracker crust topping of this swamp now. Making your way over to help your buddy Khoshekh. That is gonna bring us to Milo. What would you like to do? 30 feet in the air.
All right. Milo, seeing Khoshekh get grabbed, is going to be distressed, and that is probably going to be charging over there. It is, however, just a bit out of reach, so we're going to pop that bonus action for an expeditious retreat.
Okay.
And that'll give him enough movement speed with 5 feet to spare to dash over and drop down.
Okay.
Not quite all the way down. He's still 5 feet off the ground. But
Gotcha.
whatever. And that'll be 2 force blade attacks against the creature holding Khoshekh.
Roll it. This is number... Shit. 2, 3, 4. This is number 4.
Alright, so the first one is a... $27.
Does hit. So
Anything under 30 I'm going to be suspicious of ever since your other shit.
You slice out with your force blade, and as you cut into the hot fudge peppermint plating, reactive to your strike, comes out to the sides of it. What's the damage on that?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll be 7 points of damage.
Okay.
The second attack is a little bit lower. That'll be a 25.
25 will miss.
Oof. That is... Yeah, indeed. Whoopsie. That'll be all of my actions.
Okay. 2 slices at... Oh, go ahead.
I was just getting the drone moving.
Yeah. Where's the drone going?
If I can control this camera, I'm not doing good at this. Got Melgrim over here will receive the TLC from the drone next.
Okay. Melgrim, you will have advantage on your next attack against the creature. All right. Does that end your turn, Milo?
It does.
Hold tight, Khoshekh.
Activating the familiar force blade off of your familiar in an intimate way, as it bursts off your armor and slicing through it the first time, just cutting through the hot fudge splashing into the ground, and this peppermint plating just rolling out from within the hot fudge onto the outside, and the second strike just hitting that and pinging off peppermint pieces out into the graham cracker crust floor, which will bring us around to Khoshekh. What would you like to do? You are currently grappled.
I want to toll the dead on him.
On the one holding you?
Yeah, I want to toll this dead.
Okay. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Da.
That is another natural 1 for me.
Hell yeah! Okay. That was... Okay, hold on.
Necrotic
Let me roll. And he's taking damage, obviously, so it's going to be 2d12 plus 5. So let me roll these beautiful bean footages.
Okay.
2d12.
Vicious Mockery is psychic damage, isn't it?
So is a total of 15 plus 5, so 20 necrotic damage.
Okay, awesome.
Okay. And then for my bonus action, wait, do I see anything happen? When does it like give him more juice or anything?
No, you don't see any more peppermint plating pop out. It just goes.
Interesting. As my bonus action, I would like to toll the dead. Can I do that? Can I double up?
Sure.
Double up?
Go for it.
Okay, cool. All right, you go for it.
Oh yeah, that's right. The wisdom.
Roll another nat 1 for me. Come on.
Go for it.
No, 17 actually.
Just makes it. You sure you don't subtract anything from it?
No, this guy succeeded on his bane. I actually add 2, so 19.
Well, fuck. Okay.
Why are they so wise?
That'll be that for me.
All right. Ending Khoshekh's
I
turn.
gotta wiggle a little bit. Let me go.
With a I don't want to.
Keep chomping.
Crowley, it is now your turn.
Crowley's gonna try and break the grapple.
All right, add advantage because RTM's helping. No, RTM's helping Khar.
No, he's not helping me. Not
Yep.
helping me.
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll
I
a
ain't gonna.
acrobatics.
Acrobatics or athletics, right?
Correct.
Yeah, it's gonna be athletics because I'm so strong, right? You know.
Buff Crowley.
Yeah, +5. Rip off the shirt. I'll put notes.
This was merely an illusion.
Yeah. All right. What'd you roll?
I don't roll.
Oh, well, 19.
19 beats the DC. You are no longer grappled. Yeah, bonus
Right.
action movement left.
I know what I have left, Tim.
I'm just here to remind and help. That's all I'm here for.
I'm here to drop a nuke on this thing that I can't do with the bonus action, but anyway. And then the DM's power cuts out. Let's see, where am I movement-wise? You know what? I'm gonna do. Wait, I am between these two, and I'm well within their reach, aren't I?
It looks
Alright.
like it.
It does look like it, doesn't it? I am going to do a spirit thing. Yeah, I'm gonna speak with the spirits. Why not?
All right.
Get that going. And I'm not gonna move, so that'll end my turn. I'm just gonna roll here.
All right. What's that roll?
Ooh, it's a 2.
Very nice. All right. Ending Crowley's turn, that will bring us to Khar. Khar, if you so choose.
Isn't this their turn?
Oh,
yeah.
Were they
where did?
before or
Oh, yeah, that's right. They
Because you killed the
I
other
killed
one.
one.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and just add them in, all of them in, because there we go. All right. Sorry. Thank you for reminding me for that.
No problem.
I appreciate it.
Happy to help.
Tailspire. I gotta put all the creatures in the initiative. All right. Starting with number 2 up here. Number 2 is going to. It's got 1 tentacle free, so it will grapple up. Artyom low, Crowley high. Crowley is going to attempt to tentacle you back up, and then it's going to try to bite onto Khar. I don't think that's going to hit though. 16 total, Crowley.
No.
Okay. Oh wait, minus a D4, so definitely not. I didn't even do that yet. Khar, it's going to try to bite you. Advantage. 26. It's still gonna hit, but 26 minus 2 for 24 to hit on a bite attack.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
Oh no.
You're gonna take, as its peppermint teeth bite into you, you're gonna take 11 points of slashing damage and 9 points of hot fudge damage as it bites onto you. Here's that one. This one is going to turn around.
Oh, hello there.
Actually, you can't get a straight line on anybody. He's going to turn around right here. And he's
I
gonna...
like his consideration of,
maybe I will.
Oh shit.
The other one's like, Larry, don't you even try it.
Don't try it. Like, fucking, don't try it.
I'm gonna roll
Underestimate my power.
a couple of tentacle attacks first. Milgram. That is a 21 to hit. And then no damage on that, but you are grappled. And then Gandalin. That's another 21. 13, yeah.
21 is on the nose.
21. Both of you hot fudge arms reach out and grapple you and says,
God
come
fucking
here.
You bitch.
Melgrim low, Gandalin high. Let me go in for Gandalin with a
Wait,
peppermint
the door. Oh fuck.
peppermint bite.
No.
I don't think that's gonna hit though.
Ooh.
Oh wait, no, you're grappled.
Ah fuck.
It's a natural one on the advantage.
Great success.
You only get advantage if you're restrained.
It's
Thinking
an
about the
ability of the bite.
Okay.
The bite is weird.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's gonna miss with a 13.
One boot on the bottom jaw, one hand on the top. Like, no! Stop it!
Come here! Come here!
No!
All right.
There's lots of sugar inside.
You stop that!
All right. Now it's got 3 considerations here, so I'm gonna roll a D3 for. I mean, Bursty's on the backside of them, so I'm gonna say,
On the backside.
as they are structured in game. Gorham low, Milo high. Off the table. 14 for a Milo. So a tentacle, a hot fudge hug is gonna. That's what I'm gonna call him. A hot fudge hug is coming your way.
Already.
Terrible.
9. 17 to hit.
17 does not hit.
Hot fudge hug comes out and misses you. Come here, please. And then Khoshekh is gonna bite at you. Now that you're still grappled.
What?
Bro, I'm rolling like garbage over here.
Good.
Can't believe you've done this.
11 to hit. Good lord.
No.
At advantage. I rolled a natural 3 and a natural 1. Well, I think that's it. Yep. All right. Ending all my turns. Khar, it's now your turn again. Maintaining concentration overhead on the spell. Artyom's trying to pull off the hot fudge hug. What would you like to do?
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna try to take advantage of Artyom being over there to help me out. So let's try to get out of there.
All right, go ahead and roll
That's a-
an acrobatics or an athletics check for me. Whatever, your choice. Whatever's higher.
And with so that'll be my athletics, and then with Artyom helping me, that's a roll twice.
Roll twice and
Right.
take the higher one.
2 times.
So, okay, the higher one is 19 plus 5, so it'd be 24.
Succeeds. Very much succeeds. You are no longer grappled.
Wow. I hate being grappled. Oh! Oh! And then for my bonus
You are
action,
ruined.
like, I rip out, I'm gonna like turn around and whack it with Shillelagh.
Okay, is Shillelagh a bonus action cast? And is it
Yeah.
concentration? I don't think so, right?
It
Okay.
is not. It's a cantrip. And so.
It does take an action to smack him with it, though.
There you go. So
Oh,
you,
it does.
you have it
Never mind, then
cast.
okay, never mind. Then I'm just like puffing and puffing.
You reach out
Thank
to
you,
it,
Archie.
hitting the peppermint plating on the top of, or the peppermint piece on the top of its head, and says, "Come back." Is there anything else for your turn? You have movement left if you wish to go anywhere. You-
Let me back up a decent. Let me back up a few feet so I'm not just right there in
You know that
in hugs.
and sort of like
reach.
defending yourself, and just for out of character knowledge, if you get out of its range, it will get an attack of opportunity for you or at you. So
Oh.
depending on where you go.
Well, in that case, I guess I'll just sit tight.
Okay. All right. Ending your turn there, Khar. Gandalf, it is now your turn. You are grappled,
boy.
but that's it.
Fucking stupid shit. It is no longer pepperminted.
It's no longer pepperminted.
Fantastic. Fuck. Actually. While I'm grappled by this thing, is it grappling me like down, or am I in the air at all?
You're like slightly
curiosity.
Slightly above the air, like negligibly.
Am I? Would you say I
negligibly
could
so.
see the other one that's on the other side of us right now?
Make a quick perception check. I'm gonna say at disadvantage because you're grappled and you're kind of being like thrown all over the place.
Fuck.
I mean, it's
yay.
very big, so it's not gonna be hard.
That's a 6 and a 9, so it's 16.
Yeah, it's 16. I'll say you can see it pretty easily.
Awesome. Malgrim, smack the shit out of this fucking thing, and I'm gonna chuck the kukri over it at the one that's holding on to the other guys.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll an attack for me, and that is number 2.
Yay. That was a 15.
15 hits.
Halt. So they're really easy to hit when they don't have their armor quite yet. Okay. Yay. 2, 5, 11 points of magical piercing.
All right.
And just whip it back, throw it again. Hit the same one twice.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
Yay. That one's a 19.
19 hits.
Okay, so okay. That's how I thought. That's how I was thinking it was working. 4, 5. Another 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And just to prevent I guess I'm gonna, if I can, I'm going to spend a key point to dodge his bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If it tries to bite me again, it'll be a little bit harder. And I can't go anywhere, so I'm vibing.
All right. Ganowin is free action vibing. That's going to bring us around to Artyom. As you see Ganowin from across the way, 2 hits into the hot fudge side of this one right in front of you. What would you like to do? Khar has fallen out of her grapple successfully after you've helped her.
All right. I'm going to sorry. I'm gonna move around her if I can wiggle in between this tree over here.
Yeah, you can move through her ally spaces. It's fine.
I'll incur an attack of opportunity.
You will. Not gonna hit. 12.
That's a miss.
Oh my god, dude.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna
wait a minute. Minus a d4.
hold on. Actually, before I move,
9.
I'm going to move that spirit between all 3 of us before I move.
Does that do the healing? Does it say on the spell? Does it do the healing at the top of the round where it starts, or to where you move it to? Something I got a question about. Because I'm wondering if Crowley gets turned, like if he gets healed again at the top of your turn, or if you move it and then its healing happens.
It moves into the space for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there. So when Crowley starts its turn there, it would also heal him.
Okay.
So that would be 5 more to Crowley.
Okay.
If you need it.
I do.
And then I would move it to me and Khar.
Okay.
I will heal myself for 1 and Khar for 6.
Very well.
Thank you.
Is it a D6 healing? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's just a D6 healing.
Gotcha. Okay.
Then I will move over here and let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll move right here. And I will try to hit it with a thorn whip.
All right. Go ahead and roll that attack.
It's an 18 plus like 8 or 9. No, wow.
Needed to know your total.
What's plus 11? So 30, 29? 29.
29. Okay.
Yeah.
29 hits.
18 plus 11. All right. It takes 6 points of magical piercing damage. And these are huge, right?
Yeah.
There's some big boys.
So I don't think it yanks them.
Was it large?
No, they just take 2d6.
Okay.
So 6 points of damage.
All right. Very nice. Well, nicely done. The thorn whip grabs a hold of like a hot fudge hug and then pulls it too, but just sort of pulls through the hot fudge. And doesn't bring him to you.
All right.
But ending your turn, that's going to bring us around to Melgrim. Melgrim, what would you like to do? Currently grappled by it.
Grappled.
Right.
Try to slicey slice.
Go for it.
Give him the sloth.
Does a 22 hit?
22 does hit.
Alrighty. So that's good 14 stitch.
Gorham, you're up next.
15 magic slashing and 5 fear damage for 20 total.
Okay.
Nice.
I gotta remove the amethyst star shit off the hotkeys. Sorry, stream. I know that keeps happening. All right, one big slash onto the side of it, goes through the peppermint plating once more, thickening up on the sides.
Slice them again.
Go for it.
That's a natural 20.
There we go.
All right. Yeah, go ahead. And what's the total on that attack?
30.
For 30.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Let's see. Well, that good. And 24 slashing. Let's roll that.
You bring your sword down onto the thick peppermint plating, getting tired of the bullshit. Melgrim cracks the peppermint plating through the hot fudge, and it splashes into the ground, dropping you and Gandolin.
Woo!
Fantastic. Good, nice, good job.
Good, nice.
Good, nice. Fuck.
That was
Good, nice.
Nicely
Random
jobbed.
Random Russian. Sick of
Hey
bleed.
now. Not good, nice fuck. Don't say that again. Never.
2 and 4 left. All right. Anything else for your turn there, Melgrim?
Yeah. We're gonna try to get as close to this guy as possible.
Go for it. Easily enough. Right beside him. And that one is thick armor plating on him as well. Thick peppermint plating, rather.
He's a thick boy.
Ending that, it's going to bring us around to Gorham and Bursty here to help out Khoshekh. What are we doing?
Ooh-wee.
Khoshekh still grappled, lashed out at Milo with a hot fudge hug, but no success.
If I move here, how far away from Milo am I?
You are trying to make sure that's measuring to the right spot. I want to say 15 feet from him. It's anywhere from 12 to 15 feet right there in that square.
And I'm within 5 feet of Khoshekh.
Yeah.
Cool beans. So Gorham's gonna lift his hammer up. Alright, Khoshekh. I'm gonna reach out and grab her, I guess. I'm gonna tap pound my hammer on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to Thunder Step. Using my hammer ability, me and Khoshekh over here.
All right.
You can't move.
What do you mean you can't move?
It's not her turn, so she can't move from
Oh, she can't move herself, so I'll move her right beside you. Sorry.
And now he has to make the peppermint fiend has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. All right.
Peppermint fiend.
Oh man, I'm glad I'm not rolling on Gloob tonight. He would have died. That's an 8 total.
All right, so he
Ooh.
takes 3d10 thunder damage.
Go ahead and roll it.
Nice.
Thunder.
Thunder. Does Khoshekh see anything on the way over? Go ahead. He takes how much? Sorry.
13 thunder damage.
Okay. Very nice.
What were you saying?
I was saying, does Khoshekh see anything? You just kind of sort of turn into a what's the visuals on this?
Probably just like lightning, I guess.
Sick.
Just crackle over here.
Fuck yeah.
Nah, turn my ass around and go running back.
Okay.
Bye.
All right.
Great success.
Yeah, I can make that. I got 50 foot of movement speed. I'll be great.
Right.
Yeah. Now I'll use my hasted action to attack him one more time.
Go ahead and roll it.
Snick.
This is number 4.
Whack.
Haste
Well,
is
you-
pretty nice, my boy.
Peppermint. Whack.
15 plus 10, so 25.
Hits.
Boy, I've got some formidable AC right now.
22 bludgeoning damage. Jesus.
All right. Okay. Ignore my faces. I'm just doing math. It's how hard my brain is working to do things. All right.
My man's big thinking over here.
One
And
big
then-
swing with the hammer through the hot fudge, and as it does, peppermint plating rolls out to either side of it.
And then we smite.
Oh, yeah.
Smite. Mr. Smite.
For 13 radiant damage.
13, you said?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty then.
And then I'm gonna attack with Bursty,
Yep, go ahead and roll.
and he's gonna not hit. He does not hit.
Okay. All right. Bursty trying to gore through the peppermint plating, chunks of peppermint flying off, but just can't seem to do damage to the actual the creature itself.
The cursed
Alright.
cover art.
Does that end your
Thumbnails. It's cursed. Yeah, that's all I got.
You bring your gun out from under your armor, aiming at Bursty slowly, tears in your eyes. All right, that's gonna bring us around to Milo. What would you like to do? And then Khoshekh, you're on deck.
We're gonna do 2 more swings with the spoopy blade.
Go for it.
That is going to be a total of, based on everything else, I don't think that hits. That's only an 18.
Misses. Stab right into the peppermint plating.
Force blade ain't real forceful.
This pepperment
However,
plating
that is
is
a nat
thick.
20.
All right, for a total of.
A nat 20 is a 28.
Okay. All right, awesome. Go ahead and roll the damage for me. Oh, I don't think it matters. I shouldn't have worried about that.
Kill him.
I'll be a 13.
Do it.
This time, the force blade finding its way through the peppermint plating. And Gorm's cracked on the side of it. You stick it through, melts into the ground. Peppermint plating coating the ground now.
Fantastic.
All right. Anything else for your turn there, Milo?
Let's see what we're gonna do with the drone over here. Where'd you go, Mr. Drone?
Right there.
ED Roan.
We're just gonna keep on doing what you've been doing, Mr. Melgrim. You're getting some dronely aid.
All right, so you get advantage on your first attack there, Melgrim. All right. Ending Milo's turn, that's going to bring us around to Khoshekh. You've just been surrounded in lightning and teleported a couple of feet away, and a very, very speedy Gorham gives you a quick, okay, and then just fucking runs back. But you are now here and no longer grappled. And there is only one more creature on the field.
Kill him. You're muted,
I'm
Brandon.
a move. Yeah, I realized that. Sorry. I first of all, I said, I'm free! 'Cause I had my push to talk held down like I was in Discord. I'm gonna move to about right here. I don't know, just about right here.
Okay.
Not too far.
All
Not
right.
too close, not too far. And I'm gonna Toll is dead.
Toll is dead. Oh, yeah, Toll is
I
dead.
will.
And pretty good this time. 18 total.
Okay, I'm gonna Toll is dead again.
Wait, minus the D4 from saves too, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yep.
Minus 3 for a total of 15.
Ah, I've got him.
Told him.
Come on, boys. What is it again? 2d12 plus 5?
Yeah.
D12
Yeah.
plus 5.
That shit's bussin'.
Ping pong! Oh, that's not that good. That's a 7 plus 5 for a total of 12. If I can do math, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 damage, yeah.
All right. Very well. What else for your
Toll it again. Toll it again.
turn? Sure.
I don't have many spell slots. I'm trying to save them.
I'm doing really well on the rolls for this. I think my dice hate your toll to dead. 19 plus 2 for a total of 21, minus a D4, minus 1 for a dirty 20.
That's fine.
All right.
God damn.
Don't vote for gentlemen.
Bringing us around to Crowley. It's your turn, sir.
Indeed it is. I'm gonna just, use what I rolled and stab it.
Okay.
We're gonna just go for the stab.
All right. Go ahead and roll. The peppermint plating is still on the creature at the moment, from where Gandalf hit it earlier.
Okay, it's a 17, so.
17 will miss, unfortunately.
Alright, that's fine.
All right. Anything for a bonus?
Nope. That it's my turn.
Right. Just hanging out in here. Creature once again has a tentacle free. It's gonna go for Khar again.
Damn you!
I hear
Here.
Khar likes being grappled.
There's a lot of natural ones happening over on this side of the table.
Well, howdy.
All right, there's its tentacle. Crowley, you're still grappled. It's gonna use its bite against you.
Man, I didn't even know I was grappled. Shit.
Yes. Because Artyom helped Khar get out. But I get the confusion. Only for a total of 16 minus 2 for 14. Assuming that's a miss.
Attack? Yeah.
Yep, to attack. Yes.
So, yeah.
Oh,
No, I
right.
I left when it grappled me again, so I didn't know.
And you see the peppermint plating get absorbed back into the hot fudge. And Khar, that brings us to your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to call down lightning on it again.
Blow it up.
Come on. If it fails, go ahead and roll damage.
Whoa! One more D10.
4 was my total.
Oh! That's rough, buddy. Be
That's
like that.
25 damage.
Holy shit.
So just turn around, face it, and
Oh, that's yeah. Well, Khar, our honored guest, decide their fate.
all right.
Ah.
So now I'm really head up about this whole grappling thing. So I spin out of the grapple, turn, plant myself, just plant my feet really solidly, reach up toward the storm clouds, and just with everything in my body, just bring it down on the peppermint fiend.
You guys see this lightning swirling in the air, cracking down onto the peppermint and hot fudge as it shakes and jitters a bit, and then just all hot fudge and peppermint all over everyone. It's like a hot fudge holiday. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh!
Yeehaw.
Thank you guys, everybody, for tuning in. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you have not yet, make sure you drop a follow or a like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. It really helps us out, gets us, discoverable in the algorithm and what have you. So plus you get notified every week when we go live twice. Once on Mondays for Ghost of Saltmarsh, DM'd by our boy Gandalf, who's right under me right here. And where we do cool and awesome things, where we're battling the forces of the Swahagan. So go check us out on Mondays, and then on Saturdays we do this, where we do peppermint monstrosities, apparently. So in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and raid somebody, which I should have been doing while I was talking. But we're gonna do a little bit of a raid over to our friends over at the Nat 30s, and go ahead and get that ready. Make sure that you check out Extra Life. Our charity links are in the sections below, in the About Me and YouTube, and the below here. So check those out. Donate some money to a really good cause. And we'll see you guys next time. Much love.